All right. I think we're live. Are we live, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are we live? Waiting for you guys to fill in here. Let me double check my sound and all that. I wasn't going to stream tonight, but then I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and stream. What's up, Daniel Barry? What's up, Robert? What's up, Switch Critch? What's up, everybody? I'm going to let all you guys feed in here, and then we'll hang out and we'll talk. We'll talk about some things. What's up, Dave? Just Dave. I was not home yesterday to live stream, so we're going to stream tonight. What's up, 90s Handheld? What's up, Doctor's Office? We're going to talk a little bit. What's up, BRG Kasumi? Let me make my chat bigger. Are me and Boogie on good terms now? We were never not on good terms. Yeah, we've always been good. I don't know what. Why do you ask? What happened? What's up, Khalid? What's up, Sea Monkey? What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all hit that like button as you pop in here. Don't forget to give the stream a like. Don't forget to also subscribe if you're brand new. And we'll get started here in a minute. I'm just kind of wanting to get everybody filed in here. What's up, Shinobi? You said you legit forgot about Review Tech. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. They forgot ReviewTechUSA. Sea Monkey says RTU lost his shit. I mean, that's to say the least. So we got 40 people in here. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. I hope you guys are having a great day. What's up, B.O.? B.O. says, do I think Rich is watching? He might be lurking. He might be lurking. Funny enough, speaking of lurking, since we're here, why does his stream use my picture as background? You mean underneath the stream layout? Because he's obsessed and we live rent free. He uses Dark Side Phil behind him. He uses Dark Side Phil behind him. So we're gonna talk here in a minute. I'm already seeing some great fucking comments and shit. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have some vibes. If you have a drink, go ahead and pull one up. Get yourself a little drinky drink. What's up, Alexander Henry? He says, good morning, everyone. Where are you at that it's morning? You in Europe or what? Do I think Rich will ever reopen his YouTube? Well, just to say right now, I think 110% he's bringing his YouTube back. He claims that he can't reactivate it. I don't know how that works with because I know there's an option where you could deactivate your YouTube, and then if you want, you can like reactivate it. So I don't know if he did the option where it's not repairable. I think he's full of shit. Also, according to my sources, if you can't reserve the handle, that means the handle's still being used. And I know somebody that tried, because as soon as he said that the channel was deleted, I know somebody personally that tried to get ReviewTechUSA as the username. So, you know, they try to get ReviewTechUSA as the username. So, it didn't work. So that means somebody has it. Now, Ryu DeBurninator says, yo, I got to ask, what's this obsession with Rich? Dude seriously has deep personal issues, but you don't need to milk this misery to find success. I know you're better than him, Eric. So we always have one person in the crowd that somehow thinks that just because you're covering something that it's obsessed. Granted, I make several videos. I hadn't talked about Review Tech in 2 months. For some reason, people like Ryu seem to forget that ReviewTechUSA literally has me on the banner of his stream. He's been doing pot shots. He says a lot of shit talk. He literally made an 8-hour stream panicking about it, but people like Ryu the Burninator don't think that you're allowed to clap back if somebody says something about you. If you do, that's obsessed for some reason, and that I'm using success, even though if you go to my channel and you look at my content, I've done a lot more than ReviewTechUSA. It's been a while, 2 months ago. Before that, it was several weeks ago. The bulk of my content is more than just about him, but he could have DSP every other fucking stream. He could melt down about Melanie Mac, everybody on his own. You know, to be fair, 2 months isn't exactly that long. It actually is. That's literally 60 days, Chaos. And if you make videos daily, that's literally at least minimum 60 videos. Plus, I probably do about 2 a day plus streams. So that's well over 100 videos since the last one that I made about him. So I don't know if that's obsessed or not. Obsessed would be probably posting about him daily, following him, stalking his stuff, but I'll just leave it at that. He has the right to his opinion. I just think it's wrong. So, it's funny, though, because I guess ReviewTech's not obsessed with anybody. Granted, he's held a grudge on literally every single buddy that's betrayed him. So, and it got you here, Ryu, so it worked. It got you here, so it worked. So, cheers. If you have a drink, guys, cheers. Let's have a great night. This stream will be dedicated to Ryu. The stream will be dedicated to Ryu. Cheers. So, what was I saying before this? Speaking of people that lurk, people that are obsessed, Alyssa Mercante, who's familiar with him? We did a stream about Alyssa Mercante on Thursday. If you were here, Alyssa Mercante, she's the senior editor at Kotaku. She off again, on again, antagonizes people, blocks them, stalks them, threatens to sue people, shuts down websites, contacts people's wives, things like that. She got upset at me because I made a video about her being like horny for Hassan. Who knows Hassan? Hassan Abi. He's like a extreme left-leaning political commentator on YouTube. The other day I made a video talking about
$33 donated $5 through
Thank you,
Super
McLean.
Chat. Rich screwed the pooch on this one. He literally lost his mind. I've watched him since 2012 and he was my favorite YouTuber until now. He's dead to me.
Oh, thank you so much, McLean33, for that super chat. And yeah, a lot of people have been watching. I mean, I used to follow him. At one point, I was trying to do my trending topics news format to his thing. So David says yes. Bo says yes. So he's replying to people in my comments. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out in a minute. So somebody just posted a good comment right here. Evan Moore said, not to defend Rich, but I really don't think this stupid video is offensive. His reply to upset fans is a bit much, but I get his frustration. He's clearly joking. There's always somebody offended. So the video itself, I don't think is bad. I think it's stupid. It wasn't even funny. But I disagree with the way that he interacted with the fans. So if you guys want to take a look at this, Get Fit with Jared said, dude, what the fuck? I just lost an online friend this way. What kind of psychopath jokes about suicide like this, right? And it's understandable. You're going to make some people upset. You're going to make some people... Not everybody's going to be a fan of your content. Like, literally, like, some people don't like the style of stuff that I do. That's perfectly fine. I could say, hey, you know, thanks for your opinion, but I think you're wrong. Agree to disagree, and we can move forward. He says, so have I. Life is dark. Grow a set. So he's saying, oh, I've also lost people to suicide. Life's dark. Grow a set. What a smug, arrogant, rude way to act towards somebody. So here's what really ticked me off. And keep in mind, this is him talking to a fan like this, right? And sure, maybe this guy's lying. Maybe this guy's making up the story. Who knows? Either way, it's not the way to act towards somebody that's supporting your stuff, especially if they're talking about loss of family members and friends, which he's going to talk about right here. So he said, damn, dude, what happened to you to turn you into a complete tool? I lost my daughter around the same time you were talking about taking time to care for yours. So remember, Dickers was over here. Oh, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Poor me. Woe is me. Which, yeah, it got everybody, empathetic to him. I felt bad at times. I always felt like, that was a shitty fucking thing that for him to go through. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But now, take a look after this. I tweeted out with compassion for you despite all the public displays you'd recently. I hoped you'd recover and get back to the Rich from years ago. I guess you'd rather shit on your fans than complain about everyone attacking you. Woe is Rich. Good luck, brother. I hope you do find success again, but I won't be watching. So this guy says, no, I just don't give a fuck. Try not to be sensitive and learn not to be a pussy. Have a great day and go fuck yourself. Yikes. Have a great day and go fuck yourself. Right? That's a fucking asshole thing to do. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of how annoyed and tired of it are you, whether this guy is a real fan that really lost somebody, stuff like that. What's up, Smash JT? Everybody, Smash JT in the house. The fact is if you're tired of it, if you're wanting people to get off your back, if you're wanting people to stop making content about you, if you want people to stop, like this guy is literally saying, don't be sensitive and learn not to be a pussy. But this guy literally deleted a 1 million plus subscriber channel because he couldn't take the criticism. He couldn't take any of the backlash that he was going through. He literally has melted down several times on stream. He's blamed everybody for all of his mistakes. He's had zero accountability. He doesn't like it when people talk about him. He's super fucking thin-skinned. You watch his live streams, it's like he has no awareness at all with anything that he says. He doesn't like it if you watch detractor content about him or make content about him, but the second that somebody else does it, he cries and he flags. We've seen him get exposed for flagging people. Right? And he didn't want to see it drop below 1 million. That's probably exactly what it is. To tell somebody don't be a pussy, learn not to be a pussy, that's clown shit. That's clown shoes. And again, like I said, funny enough, this dude, every time I make a video about him, I get age restricted or community guidelines or anything like that. Now, I was just brought to my attention that he's fucking replying to comments in my video. So we got to check this shit out. So he's replying to comments in my video. Which one? The deleted or the mock suicide? I don't know. I covered it on my stream. All right. I'm going to check. Is there any fast way to, like, check everybody's fucking replies that engages on your channel?
Learn to stop being...
Is there, like, a channel activity, is there, like, a channel activity, option? Let me see. Control F, type RTU. Okay, hang on. Well, I mean, that won't really work because every other comment is RTU or Review Tech or... So apparently Review Tech is in the comments fucking running fucking damage control, I guess. I wasn't aware.
Nobody the Hate Monger donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Beta Male Tech US Gay. He's a sad man on the net.
Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get on the phone with with Killer Keemstar. I always have to fucking scan the code every time I'm trying to get on my computer. Where is he at? There he is. Yo,
What's going on?
not much. Just live streaming because yesterday, like of course the day
Hello?
I'm. Yeah, can you hear me?
I just answered a call with him, but he didn't answer.
I'm here.
Unmute.
Well, I'm streaming
God.
too.
Bro, what is this?
You there? Give me a second. I bet you it's because I have OBS open.
Eric, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Eric.
Hang on, Keem. Hey, in the chat, tell Keem to hold on. Where the fuck are the shit? I don't use fucking Here we go.
Now he's changing his fucking settings.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on fucking locale.
Oh, it's the same fucking story.
Give me a second. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yo. No, what it is, man, is OBS is fucking stupid, and if you're live streaming, when you fucking try to use it, it doesn't fucking work, and all that bullshit. I'm live streaming.
I know. And you should be able to just like call somebody on Discord, and you're.
Yeah, I know. That's what we did last time you came on, and it wasn't giving me an option to fucking use my mic or anything. It's fucking weird.
Well, just go to Discord and go. Listen, the reason why I called you is because I'm doing a members only stream, and I got like no plans. So we were looking for new news on like ReviewTechUSA, like people that make video. But like nobody gives a shit about him, so nobody's made a good video.
Well,
like
I'm being told like right now, and I didn't know this, that he's in my comment section of the videos I made about him, fucking attacking people and replying to them and commenting. I was trying to find the comments. I can't find them because there's like, you know, I usually don't have that many comments to fucking go through, but people are telling me he's like going off on people, and if he's doing that, he's fucking nuts.
That's probably a troll. No, I was calling you to try to figure out like all this new stuff that's going on, like him deleting the channel, like what did he say, you know.
Well, you saw the thing on his Instagram, right, where he called a fan a pussy?
No.
So he made that stupid video on Twitter the other day where, ReviewTechUSA committed suicide. Did you see that one?
Yes, he made some weird suicidal joke.
Yes,
I did.
So somebody in his comment section, and it's still on his Instagram, said this. They said, "Dude, what the fuck? I just lost an online friend this way. What kind of psychopath jokes about suicide like this?" And then ReviewTechUSA replied, "So have I. Life is dark. Grow a set." Right?
Yeah.
So then this dude said, "Damn, dude, what happened to you to turn you into a complete tool? I lost my daughter around the same time you were talking about taking time to take care for yours. I tweeted out with compassion for you, and despite all the public displays you've had recently, I hope you'd recover and get back to the Rich from years ago. I guess you'd rather shit on your fans and then complain about everyone attacking you. Woe is Rich. Good luck, brother. I hope you find success again, but I won't be watching." So then Rich said, "No, I just don't give a fuck. Try not to be sensitive and learn not to be a pussy. Have a great day and go fuck yourself."
Okay, none of this makes any sense because Rich is being sensitive and Rich is being a fucking pussy. And that's why when Boogie made a Twitter video calling him out, it was like, it was too big. Like Boogie's too big of a name. Like he's used to dealing with like 8-Bit Eric and like some of these other like smaller YouTubers and whatnot. When it hit Boogie, right? When it wasn't just Phil talking shit, it wasn't just Kino Casino or us on Local Live. When it was somebody on their Twitter outside of these shows, he was like, "That's it. I'm deleting my Twitter."
Yeah, he panicked.
Yeah, he panicked. And I tell you what, Eric, and you're probably going to want to watch Local Live on Monday because we have a nuke. We have a ReviewTechUSA nuke. We got a hot interview.
No shit.
Monday on Local. Yep.
You guys heard it here first. Local on Monday. A nuke.
An absolute nuke. And you know what? I'm fed up with it, right? I've criticized Rich, and it is what it is. You know, he deserves criticism. And his response in his meltdown was that I'm like slimy and I'm like a snake and I'm a horrible person. And dude, my first interaction with him is I interview him for Drama Alert. He secretly records me and puts it on his channel.
Yeah.
If that's not a slimy person, what is? Like, what the fuck is that?
Dude, I honestly remember seeing that when it initially happened, and then I forgot about it until the June the King thing came out, and I was like, wait a fucking minute. I remember this shit. Like, it's all this crap.
He acts like I'll always hate him for that. I don't care. It's just like a point that you're a slimy weirdo. Thank you for the dono, Megan C's. But yeah, so it's now gloves off. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Like I tried to invite him on the show to defend like a lot of the stuff being said about him. And he's like, no, you need to come on my show. Well, okay, be a greedy little fucking loser.
He won't go on anybody's show. But the funny thing is, the other day when he did his 8-hour stream attacking Boogie and insinuating that y'all planned like all the bullshit, because he was upset that we did that episode with me on it. And then he was all like, oh, and that was 24 hours before Boogie pulled this shit and that. I was like, look, Rich, I made a video response to that, or it was a stream or something. I said, you know what you're pissed off about? You're pissed off that a guy that allegedly lied about cancer is doing better than you on YouTube, is being flown out to conventions, has a fan base and more support than you do right now. And then, you know, like, it's like you're that fucking felted and that fucking like buried by people that, you know, whatever the fuck you're saying about Boogie, he's still doing better than you.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, Rich, you're a 1 million sub channel. When's the last time you're invited to anything like an event, an award ceremony, a convention, like anything? I was like, all you do is you just sit there and you don't contribute shit. You just watch DSP and bitch about how everybody else is out to get you and that it's everybody's fault except yourself. And you do nothing to better it. I was like, in fact, all you want to do is just delete a channel instead of trying to work hard to give your fans what they fucking want.
Dude, why don't you take 2 seconds to try to get your Discord on your desktop working? This is like so painful. Like,
Dude.
so painful. I'm watching your stream.
Yeah.
And seeing you talk through. Bro, just turn your camera on. Go to
the.
Hang on.
We ain't got shit going on right now. This is just a throwaway stream.
Bear with me.
It'll take you 2 seconds, bro.
My chat. Bear with me. I don't know
just
what the
hang
fuck
up
happened.
on your phone and join through the PC and just set up the settings. Show me with the guitar. Hey, I still didn't get to finish what I was saying on my phone, but died. Well, you also said
it's not giving me options for my fucking voice and shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Check. 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 Check.
but I did skim.
Check. 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 Check.
Embarrassed of drunk Keemstar, and I clicked off as fast as possible.
Yo, yo, yo. Check. Check.
Yeah, there's going to be dead air. He's setting up his Discord. Put a thumbs up if you can hear me at least.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
He can hear me. That's good. So In order for me to hear you, is you got to go to mic settings and put
Yeah.
your mic on the one that you're talking through your stream.
Check,
and then
check.
on
Check.
on Discord, you got to click that as well. So you
Yeah.
unmute yourself.
I don't know why it's fucking doing it. For some reason, guys, it's not letting me fucking put it on fucking
The little camera button. See if the
check,
camera
check.
works.
Okay.
It's Elgato. So go into settings and change your camera to your webcam that you're currently using. Like, I get it. This is technically not 8-bit technology. We have more bits these days, Eric. I get it. It's going to take some time. All you have to do is select, go on Discord, and there's like places to select your camera.
Yeah, I know that.
Your microphone. That's all you got to do.
No, I know that. Usually it works like right away, but I don't know why it's not fucking doing it now.
Ed Herc in my chat said that was a good bit, Keem. More like an 8-bit.
I don't know why it's fucking not working.
Everybody's spamming Eric's chat.
Yo, I don't know why it's not working on my fucking PC.
Well, it works. Whatever.
Yeah, no. I've done it before. I know what you're talking about, but it's not working.
So, like, what do you think? You know what I'm really mad at? At that fucking 8-hour meltdown, nobody like took all the meltdown parts and fucking made a collage yet.
Yeah, I was fucking begging like all the detractors because all of them like clip. I know that there's like a Local Lives Twitter. Is that like affiliated with y'all or is that a fan?
If it's one that with like 11,000 followers, that's ours.
Okay, because there's a Twitter called Local Live Clips, and I know they took like 2 clips out of like his stream, but
yeah, that's a fan account. But yeah, but he raged about a lot of people. He raged on you. He raged on like a ton of people, and I want to see all of it compacted together into a 20-minute segment of just him talking. Because when you review Tech Review USA, you want to shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah.
Boredom. It's just ums and you know, he barely talks.
Well, the other weird thing that he does is he moans a lot. Like he'll be in the middle of talking, then he just goes like, like it's like, dude, are you fucking coming in your fucking chair or what? Like he's fucking.
But what I was saying about him refusing to come on anyone else's show, oh, I'm not going on your show and making you money. Bro, I'm going to make money just reviewing these clips on you and talking about you. I'm making money no matter what.
Yeah.
You're not impacting my money by not coming on. It's a courtesy, since I'm talking about you, to invite you on the show to defend yourself.
Yeah.
But he's, no, you need to come on my show. It's like, I'm not going to. Your show sucks.
Well, the reason why he wants that is because that's how he can control the narrative. He could delete, mute. If it goes bad, he could fucking private the video. That's why he wants to do it.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with Monday's show because, yes, Rich, I get you're not coming on Local Live, but people in your life are. They're coming on for an interview.
God damn it. Why the fuck you fucking teasing everybody in his life?
Someone in his life is coming on. It's a fellow YouTuber. It's not some like weird thing. Where,
thought you were getting like his fucking parents to come on or some shit.
Yeah, I want to do that. Like, this is someone close to Rich, but it is technically another YouTuber. So I don't think it's like weird crossing any lines where I'm like interviewing his mother or something.
Okay. I'm about to say, fuck, y'all going for fucking blood sport like that?
Nah, that would be a little too weird. I mean, like, I've done that before in the past, I'm sure, on Drama Alert, but it was relevant to, like, a very important thing, like, you know, let's say, a YouTuber was caught up in some sex scandal or something. Like, okay, you get a relative on that can back up the claim or whatever, like, you know, but I feel like there was a time where I was going to do a DSP documentary and I was going to interview, you know, his ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. And it was just like, they weren't really like personalities themselves. And it was just like, I don't know. I didn't like that.
Yeah. That's what when I heard that Mike Klum was going to be doing one, I was like, what can you, like, no disrespect to Phil, but what are you going to document? He's just always in his room. You know, like at least Boogie went to like the video game store and, you know, like stuff like that, you know.
So I'm curious on your take.
Yeah.
Take some time and think about this. Right? But I want to hold like spiel. I want to sit here for like a good 15 minutes. And I want you to tell me the Rich story. How does it all start going bad? All right.
Oh man.
I want the first signs of trouble and how it got worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where he's deleting his shit.
Well, I know before he actually fired his editor, he was trying to fucking fire his editor before that, just saying like, "Oh, I didn't need you anymore." But he basically was trying to not use the channel anymore, like maybe like a year and a half or two ago. He was like, "Oh, I'm done with ReviewTechUSA. I'm not going to make content anymore." And it just seemed like that's when he lost his way. He lost his focus. And then I started seeing like his Twitter behavior, like how he would engage with like other people, including like fans that were like, I guess, critical of him. It just seemed like he started to be very defensive. And I think he's acting one way in public, and then behind the scenes, I think he was acting a different way with his editor. I think Jay has a lot of stuff that he hasn't come out with about how him and Rich were together as like a duo, you know what I mean? And I think that's just like Jay is a nice person to a fault, where, you know, he's just like loyal, like almost like, you know, like a golden retriever vibe, where, you know, you're going to be loyal to somebody who's helping you and works with you. But I just
golden retriever.
Yeah, that's, if you look it up, if it's like one of these things where people say like somebody gives off a golden retriever vibe, you know, always happy, always friendly with people that they love, stuff like that. So I think I just noticed, and then he suddenly, it was just like all DSP, like all the fucking time. Like it was almost like him watching DSP made him start fucking up. And then
no, him watching DSP gave him a sense of power, because he's now talking about someone that's a loser to make himself feel good. Yeah. It's like the typical like bully shit that people do.
Yeah, a lot of people call him a cry bully.
Yeah.
And then I noticed when people like Kino Casino started going hard on him, he didn't like it, even though they're doing the same thing that Rich is doing to DSP and literally like A-logging him like daily. He didn't like it.
Dude, when you go to RTU streams and you go and look at the live streams, it's all DSP.
Yeah.
It's all DSP for a very long time, and it's like, you have a fucking, there's a mental issue happening. All right? Like, DSP, in my opinion, should be able to get a restraining order against people that make videos on him every single day like that. Because we're not talking about some like weird detractor, right? We're talking about a fellow YouTuber who streams with DSP in the thumbnail every single fucking day. And I get it. Maybe DSP's in some drama, right? And he's going to be in the thumbnail a lot for like a month, maybe 6 weeks. But how long has this been going on?
Yeah. And not only that, he has him in the background now on that little fucking like screen. And then on top of that, he has me on his stream layout. I don't know if you noticed, I'm on the bottom of all his fucking streams now. That's me holding the fucking video game.
It's so fucking odd.
Well, the other day during his meltdown, he was like, "Oh, let's look at what Eric's making. Oh, it's woke this, woke that, woke this, woke that, woke that." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, look at you. DSP this, DSP that. You know, at least my audience is trying to turn out for what I'm making. They're begging. Like, if you go to his comments, they're literally like, fuck, dude, like, log off, get help." And
that's what started the whole meltdown. Is I went into his channel and I said, "Why are you still talking about DSP?" And he said, "Oh, you milk things or whatever." He got real defensive, and then he said, "Fuck you, get out of here, ban me." Then I got into a new account. I'm like, did you really ban me? Bans me again. Then I got into another account, and he was like, "Fuck you, get the fuck out of here." And then he started targeting Boogie because he thought Boogie. I better leave Keemstar alone. Let me target the weak link. Let me go after the guy who faked cancer. He thought Boogie was going to be an easy target. Little did he know that Boogie's been defending himself recently. Boogie isn't the pussy that he used to be. So Boogie just ripped him a fucking new asshole on Twitter. I was like, "Look, you're a bad dad, and you're mad I called you out for being a fucking bad dad." And then he deletes his fucking Twitter. That was insane.
Dude, and then he came back a day later with that stupid video. But dude, I couldn't believe Boogie got like that big of a fucking W. Like, I was like, holy shit! Like, I was like, this is a different Boogie I've never seen.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't care anymore because it's like, he faked cancer, so what is there to lose? He doesn't have a filter anymore. Now he's awesome.
Maybe he should have. Maybe he should have admitted to faking it a long time ago if it made his fucking self-esteem better.
No, he was just a fraud his entire fucking time on YouTube. Boogie's always been a fraud. He's always been a liar. He's always been a fake Mr. Rogers. And, you know, everyone thought I was an asshole for making him get the liar tattoo and beating up the way I did, but I did the right thing. Now he's not that much of a fraud. Like, when he gets into a fight or an argument with someone nowadays, he doesn't have a filter. He just says it how it is.
Yeah.
And that's how he always should have been. You know? So props to Boogie. Boogie's actually a real person now, in my opinion. Well, I'm sure he still lies, but nowhere's near what he used to.
He at least has some fucking, like, balls now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, I'll let you get back to your stream, but listen, Monday, Locale Live, 6 p.m. Eastern. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one.
I also have a question because I'm going to see Boogie this time next week. Do you want to do a punishment at the convention that he's going to be at? Or a skit?
Yes, 100%. When is it?
It's going to be Saturday and Sunday next week. Retropalooza in Fort Worth.
Sounds good. We'll try to make that happen.
All right, later. Thank you. All right, guys. That was impromptu. Sorry about that. I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. Why are people saying that RTU sent you? Is RTU here? I'm sorry I couldn't do that. I couldn't figure out why my Discord wasn't plugging in and setting up and all that. That's actually kind of concerning. I used to be able to do it because one time Keem actually called while I was live and we talked and it was like on the computer and it worked. So I have no clue. Now I will say this: if you guys are looking for ReviewTechUSA's content, he's still on Rumble. Like if you go to his Rumble channel, he has all his videos archived on there. So go have at it. Download, re-upload, pick them up, all that. His content is all on Rumble from like right before he fired Jay. It's all on there still. So it's there. What's up? Grateful for Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, that was interesting. Pretty fun. Good little talk. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear it. I'm really sorry if you guys couldn't hear it. That wasn't the plan. I don't know why it happened that way. But I will say this. It is coincidence that ReviewTechUSA, every time I make a video about him, I'm getting fucking flagged. Or I'm getting fucking marked for, like, community guidelines. Like, did you know that, like, back in June, I got a community guideline strike that was there for, like, 90 fucking days. I had a community guideline strike that was there for 90 fucking days. And it was because I made a post about ReviewTechUSA on my community post. I think I called him a fat fuck, and YouTube didn't like that. They didn't like that I called.
Blaster donated $2 through Super Chat. Maybe Rich is on the Epstein list or Diddy tapes.
Thank you so much, Shiva Blaster. I appreciate that. You know who I think is on the Epstein or Diddy tapes? Fucking Usher. He has to be. Wasn't Usher like Diddy's like second in command? He just like went on the Harris rally today. I'm not trying to get into politics or whatever, but I'm a firm believer that all these celebrities that are on the Epstein list or the Diddy tapes, they have blackmail against them, and they have to like basically comply. They have to do whatever the fucking powers that be tell them, and I think there's a lot of strange coincidence that a lot of these celebrities are coming out of the woodwork all of a sudden, right when there's an election. So, Rich is mass flagging my videos about him as usual. I think so. I think he is. I think they are. I don't know if I have any moles that are in his Discord. Is anybody in this chat right now currently in ReviewTechUSA's Discord? Anybody that's in this chat right now currently in his Discord? Cause I almost guarantee he's hands down. I bet you he's reported Lolcow. I bet you he's reported Boogie. He's had a history of it. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. If y'all are brand new, subscribe. I know I had a lot of people coming from the Lolcow stream. I really appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I'm interested in trying to find those comments, because according to BO and others, they were saying he's commenting my... He's commenting my fucking comments. I wish he could just look up. I wish you could just look up somebody. Like, is there no way that I could be like, hey, show me ReviewTechUSA comment replies on my channel? Is there no way to fucking do that? Unless you guys are fucking trolling me. I don't see it. I think you guys are fucking trolling me. What's up, VJC? Rich is like the blob from comments trying to take everyone down with him. What's up, Mike Wells? Let's see what happens if we search ReviewTechUSA. So you saw the news. Keemstar said on Monday on Locale Live they have a nuke that's going to be happening, and it's somebody close to him. That's another YouTuber. So that's definitely going to be interesting to fucking see. Oh, Camelot's streaming right now. Nice. Did you guys see his fucking live stream from yesterday? I don't want to sit here and fucking watch his fucking stream. Like, I feel like if I sit here and watch his shit,
a few more minutes.
I feel like if I sit here and watch Rich's shit, I'm basically no better than him sitting here and watching DSP. Like I feel like if I sit here and A-Lot, oh god damn, look at that fucking dislike ratio. Holy shit. You guys fucking see that? $533 likes to 533 likes to 1.6K dislikes. He's getting fucking eaten alive. Look, top comment. Imagine someone who says they advocate for preservation deleting their history. This reminds me when I was a kid and broke my toys out of emotion to my parents. That'll show them. I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why he wouldn't just, man, you know, like me, I adapted. I know not everybody likes the content that I'm doing now, right? But the majority does. And that's the reason why I'm doing it. And I'm making content for you guys. Right? I don't understand why this dude, instead of actually taking the time to make his channel better and cater. How many of you guys are fans? Like legit fans of ReviewTechUSA? Or were? Like push one in the chat if you were a fan of him and this was, you know, what you guys were wanting to like you guys are upset because he didn't. Okay, see, we're getting a lot of ones right here. I know Mike Wells and Shala definitely were. That May 1st account is hilarious. Here's the thing. Instead of actually trying to entertain you guys, the guys that supported him, the guys that donated to him, the guys that basically were there, he would rather delete his fucking channel, a million subscriber channel that he built up. He would rather delete it. He would rather fucking delete it and not listen to any of these. Like, look at his comments. If you go to his comment section, literally everybody. Look, imagine spending 15 years of your life working on what defined your career and legacy, only to delete all of it yourself for no good reason. Sad and pathetic stuff. I can't believe it's actually gone. Like, what was the point? People love those old videos. Deleting the channel isn't going to erase that $200 you owe Big Cheese. Like, he's getting eaten alive. Instead of, like, I agree, Bill Bones. I think he's going to restore it. By next week, he'll restore it. But think about it. Instead of just adapting and trying to entertain you guys, why didn't he just do that? Instead, he just deleted. And you know what? Somebody brought this up. I think on Kino Casino. I do remember you, Marivelle. Good to see you. I remember I was watching Kino Casino last night, and Darkside Phil was on Kino Casino last night, and he said he thinks that Rich thinks he's in a win-win situation with this. So take a minute to think about this. A win-win situation, right? I think Rich thinks, okay, if I delete it and I move on, I win. But if the fans are saying, hey, please come back, he could say, oh, I did it for you guys. I'm back. I listened to my fans. I did it for you. So he's seeing as a win. Like, he literally the other day on his stream said, I won. Like, he said he's taking this as a W. Misfit says Dickers is done. That's a win-win situation. He's taking this as a W and thinks that if nobody asks him to bring it back, he won. But if the fans are like, Rich, bring your shit back. Like, hey, Rich, bring it back. And he does it. It looks like he's the good guy listening to his fans when he could have just did it. Now, Husky Leaf brought up something good. And this is also something that he said. Rich said himself. He said, Rich literally lost a stream of guaranteed revenue. My theory is that he deleted it so he can get an in-real-life job and won't have much of an online trail for the employers. Who knows? So, what's up, Sega Seth? So he said in real life work-related colleagues or whatever, the internet was affecting him. So he said something like that, like it was going over into the real world and it was affecting real work life stuff. So were people Googling or YouTubing him? And they were finding all this stuff about him? YouTube Studio lets you filter by comment. Long shot. Let me try that out. I want to see if I could find his shit, because I would. That's content. Oh, you said YouTube Studio? Let me go ahead and go to YouTube Studio. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. YouTube Studio comments. God. Oh, let me show you this real quick, because I don't come to my comments tab. But look at this first fucking newest comment 2 minutes ago. You're calling him nuts, yet you're selling t-shirts that say 8-inch Eric. I guess somebody doesn't know the meme. I'm 8-bit Eric. Isn't it funny to say 8-inch Eric? Okay, so there's a filter, apparently. Subscriber count. He has 64K, right? Hey, Camelot. Shout outs to Camelot. Camelot says, well, I guess his insane mental spiral wasn't an act. Blake316 says this isn't going to get you to 100K subs, bruh. So Blake doesn't think this is going to get me to 100K subscribers. David, you weren't able to share a link in here. I don't have links available on my YouTube comments. I have no links. If you want to go to my Discord and maybe DM me it or send me a link on there or something, go to the Spurg locale section. I can't find. There's no, I just looked up more than 10K and there's no. No ReviewTechUSA comments. Mentions. Held for review. Nope. Okay, I don't think he commented. I think somebody was trolling because it's not showing it. It's not showing it. So apparently they're saying ReviewTechUSA has commented in the comment section of my videos. If you guys have gotten a reply from him, let me know. Because if he's replying and he's commenting like actively, if he's commenting like actively in the comment sections, that is obsessed. I don't want to sit here and watch his video actively, but my God, like let's just skim to a random part.
Not deleting that video. I'm not sorry for that video.
Oh, okay. So look, this is him talking about the.
Oh God, that was snow.
The video from his Instagram where he was saying he suicided, whatever. Like I said earlier, I don't think the video was that bad. It was a stupid video. It was his way that he reacted to that person in the comments that I didn't like. But check this out.
But he's like, dude, I thought it was funny. But that goes into, again, we're a different generation. But and he, as a person who lost someone there.
How many times does Shrek belch and rip ass in this one? That is fucking hilarious because he is fucking Shrek. He's Shrek. Like, straight the fuck up. I feel like I'm Dickers sitting here. I feel like I'm Dickers sitting here watching his fucking stream. Like I cannot sit here and watch his fucking stream. Like how he watches DSP. Like it's driving me nuts. Cause it's like, well, for one, it's fucking boring. Like literally, he can't even sit right. He can't even sit right. Like he has to be fucking leaning back. Like, I get it. You're trying to be relaxed. But imagine if this was me streaming. Like, if this was me. Like this. Like, the whole entire time. High off my gourd. Fucking dead air, left and right. Imagine if that was me. Like, how does anybody watch this? I genuinely want to know, guys, if you're in this chat, right now, and you genuinely go to his streams and watch him and like him and all that, I want to know. I want to know what you find interesting about him. Is it the train wreck? Like, let's be honest. Like, comment why you watch him. Is it the train wreck? Do you genuinely find him interesting and funny? BO says sent you a message on X with the screenshot. Let me look. Let me go ahead and look. Give me a second. I don't think that's him. That's not his username. The way he treats his kids, nothing of value is lost when he deleted his channel. Keep my kids out of your mouth. His handle isn't the real ReviewTechUSA or the real ReviewTech. That's not a real response. His handles is RTU Streams and ReviewTechUSA. That's not a real handle. So he's not in my comments replying to messages. So yeah, that's a troll posing as him. So that's not real. Let me by the way, the only reason why I'm not banned by him on Twitter at this point is because he's off of Twitter. He's off of Twitter right now. Let's see what's going on Twitter. David, where's your link at? I've already seen you say it. You can't post a link in my chat. I don't use links in my chat. So if you're posting a link in the chat, it's not going through. I can't click links. Rich was a decent storyteller and a voice to listen to for news back in his peak in the 2010s. When he started to do politics is when he went downhill, in my opinion. Entertainers aren't politicians. Look at this. Mikey No More says ReviewTech deleting his channel was such a galaxy brain move. Now only the archives of his past are vids from other people shitting on him. Like, at this point, think about it. There's more content. There's more ReviewTechUSA content from Kino Casino because they watch his shit, they react to it. There's more content from Kino Casino than there is from ReviewTechUSA on the internet now. Unless you count his Rumble. The Rumble's still there. His Rumble's still there. Here we go, Camelot. ReviewTechUSA is the prime example of why you shouldn't drop acid daily. Dude was relatively normal and went absolutely batshit insane within the course of 2 years from hallucinogens. Sad to see. Dude helped me get my start on YouTube. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing, man. Like literally everybody's saying, I have to admit, I'm worried about him. Like he has not taken the time once to sit down and be like, man, people might be actually genuinely concerned about me. Like, is that not like a red flag to a human being? Like, if people like legit were like, Eric, I'm worried about you, I would be like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. Do I have to take a step back? Like, do I have to take a step back and pause for a second? Like, wouldn't a normal individual think that? His Rumble's still up, but he hasn't posted on it in 10 months. Well, that's from the date that that Jay stopped. Like whatever it was. Like shortly after that 10 months, I think it was 8 months ago, he stopped having Jay. So since Jay left to now, it was just clips from his live streams anyway. Is it possible to call New York police to get it richer? No, let's don't encourage wellness checks. Let's don't encourage contacting. Let's don't send police. None of that. I'm 110% disavowing that. Leave them alone. Don't send wellness checks. Don't call police. Don't do any of that. None of that, guys. That's out of bounds. Do not do that. What's up, John Doe Juggalo? What's up, Blab? David apparently doesn't have listening skills. David doesn't have listening skills, apparently, because I said several times, where did you post the link? Send me the link.
B. Shano donated $2 through Super Chat. Hi Jay, hi Murray.
I don't know if they can hear you too good because I'm using my phone next to the fucking mic because my Discord fucked up.
Why?
My Discord was fucked up, so I don't know.
So yeah, Rich is in his Discord right now saying, "Oh Jay, if you've got a nuke, just drop it because you're just."
So is he watching me right now?
There's like 100% chance, probably.
If I was able to moon my camera right now without getting in trouble by YouTube, I would do it.
Now you've got me curious. What does Keemstar have?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know.
Well, if Keemstar says he has a nuke, then I don't remember him ever lying when he says that. So
what's funny is not even 3 or 4 days ago, I didn't even give a fuck about any of this shit because Rich was like the last person on my fucking mind.
I know, on all of our minds.
like I did not give a fucking shit. I was busy fucking doing my stupid fucking anti-woke shit, minding my own business.
I know you were.
This guy, dude, Rich was like, look at Eric, woke this, woke that, woke this, woke that. I can't even find a title that doesn't say woke, like, he's going through my videos. Meanwhile, his fucking channel, DSP on every fucking thumbnail, like.
Hang on. I'm pulling up the chat.
Yeah.
You got me still? Okay.
Yeah.
I see chat now, guys. Zombie, nice to see you, buddy. And Blab, what's going on? But yeah, guys.
I think he's still going to bring his channel back. People are saying that he can't. I've seen people delete and bring it back.
Wait, is he in the chat?
No, but people think he's lurking.
Oh, there's Grizzly Bear. What's up, dude?
People think he's lurking. I wouldn't doubt.
Yeah. I mean, if Keemstar says there's a nuke, then that's like next level shit. I thought I had a nuke. I don't know what he's got.
Thank you, Zombie, for the gifted membership. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What's up, Courtney? No, I know some people that have taken their channels down, like they deactivate it, and then they give you like a grace period to where you could bring it back. I bet you this motherfucker puts it back like in a week.
Well, dude, keep in mind he's with Screenwave, and I'm pretty sure you could just make a call to Justin Silverman
and bring it back.
Hey.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this, man. He's with Screenwave. If he deleted a 1 million subscriber channel like that, they wouldn't be happy. They would be like, "What the
Absolutely not.
fuck?" Because you're under a Screenway partnership agreement. If he deleted it without telling them, they would not be happy. They'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck? Why are you deleting this shit? You're a partner. You're obligated to give us a certain cut of your revenue, and now you just did it." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking be like, "Hey, at very least, put it back on and terminate your contract with us first."
Yeah, what's crazy about all of this is like, I think the straw that broke the camel's back was that comment he put on Instagram. It was absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, I covered that. That was my video that I told you about that got age restricted and it got fucking community guidelines. Every other video that I make about Dickers gets age restricted, community guidelines. He has to be reporting.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly, I agree with you. You know, of course he is. Let's get real here. But, you know, but where is he doing it from then? His streaming account, or does he have a secret one?
He's streaming. Who?
Well, if Rich is doing that, he's doing it from an account.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
So now we don't know. Well, I know who it is. Michelle Soguchi.
Michelle Soguchi. Again, David, I asked you 20 times. Where did you put the link at? You cannot post a link in my chat. It's not showing up. I'm not addressing you anymore, David.
All right, man.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Later. David, you cannot post YouTube links. You cannot post links in my YouTube chat. If you're going to be a spurg, if you're going to be retarded, go to RTU streams. You cannot post it. It's not showing up. I can't click a link. You can only send me a link to Twitter, Instagram, any of that. We got Aunt Jemima in the house. Lick a clink. Let's go back to David. I told you like 5 guys. How many of you in the chat heard me tell David it like 5 more times? Like I said it like 5 times to David that you can't post a link in my chat. How many of you guys heard it? Push one in the chat if you heard me tell David that. Like at least 6. 5, 6 times. Jesus Christ. This is my last beer. I'm pissed that I don't have any more fucking beers. Just send it to me on Twitter DMs. I need more Twitter followers anyway. Here, I'll link to my Twitter. Send it to my Twitter DMs. I need more Twitter followers, by the way, guys. Everybody go follow me right there. x.com/8BitEric. Oh. Sorry, I'm not trying to Shrek burp into y'all's ears. What's up, Tims? Thank you, Big Boss. I'll be your friend on the internet. Yeah, I have my Discord community too. Somebody put command Discord. It should put the Discord link. Command Discord. Could somebody type that in the chat? What's up, Herbal Shenron? There you guys go. Botrix just posted the Discord. If you guys want to come join my Discord community, there's my Discord community there. I do have rules in place though. So please be sure to read them and follow them and behave, and let's have some fun in there. Now let's go ahead and look over here. I'm still looking at this shit. Michael, Legacy Killer HD says, ReviewTechUSA deleted his YouTube channel. Years of content all gone. Stupid decision aside, was at one point one of my favorite commentary gaming channels to watch. No idea what happened to Rich, but he's become an embarrassment. Really sad to see. And that's like, that is literally like the same sentiment that everybody's saying. Like when you have like, okay, I guess like one person saying, "Hey guys," you know, like you have one person saying, "Hey, you know, I'm concerned." Two people saying, "Hey, I'm concerned." You know, that's one thing. But if you have like several fucking people, like literally your whole entire comment section saying, "Hey, we're worried about you. Hey, you know, what's going on? Hey, please log off." Like, shouldn't you take a note, guys? Were you banned? Why would you be banned? That's the one thing that I don't like from people saying, was I banned on like comment sections. Rich does not want to listen to others. He does not. He can't take any criticism or anything. Like literally, he's a kid. If you're already in a Discord, Tim's, the Discord invite link is not going to work. Oh, Camelot brought me up on his stream. What did he say, guys? Who was watching Camelot? R2 is the perfect example of what not to do as a YouTuber. Crazy to see how much this dude's fallen. What did Camelot say about me? He's off and on sometimes coming in here. Good people, has always been nice to me. Big fan of his fucking content, to be honest. Thought he's always such a great dude. And I do believe it is mental health. I believe his brain is not working properly. Whether it's the drugs, whether it's maybe he had an injury, or I don't know. You know, like who knows, honestly. Or maybe he's just stupid. Rich's content before he fired Jay was good. I watched him all the time, but since then he turned into a tool bag. Rich is the RTU of boogies. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, by the way. If you haven't hit like, smash that like button and subscribe if you're brand new. I'm on the road to 100K. Did you know a whole bunch of like Rich's fucking like dents, like Insomniac, Jostler, Turbo Express, all them, they don't think I'm ever going to reach 100K subscribers. And they were like down talking me, shit talking me. Make sure you subscribe so we can fucking shove it to them. Thank you, Anti-Dark Mind. Thank you, Tims. Appreciate that. I don't think we're gonna see RTU on Locale Live. I don't think he's too scared to go on the shows. He keeps saying, that he's not gonna go on anybody's shows. He's saying that he wants people to go on his show instead. When Keem was on here earlier, did y'all hear? Like, he's told Keem the same thing. Like, oh, I'm not going on your show. Come on my show. Like, he wants to control the narrative, to be completely honest. Like, he doesn't want anybody to have him like in the hot seat. Rich doesn't want to go on other people's shows because he'd rather make money versus the other person. That too, but he's definitely wanting to control the narrative. What's up, Jay's private stash? Man, I wish I had another beer. That beer was pretty fucking delicious. So yeah, I will be at Retropalooza this weekend, by the way. Me, Boogie, Game Chasers, Adam Korlick. Let's see. ReviewTechUSA just deleted his 1 million sub channel. He gave up an easy ass paycheck by just reading an article and giving his 2 cents on a subject. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, honestly, just deleting something that you built that big, shows that you don't have a respect for your audience. Yeah, maybe, it was for my mental health. He was saying he had to do it for his mental health. You could just not upload on there, or just, leave it up at least. To me, that was like a slap in the face. Thank you, CPPC Tech. Not anybody.
Tech donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Enjoy a beer on me.
Thank you
Cheers
so much.
to 100K.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Can I get a hashtag CPPC Tech? Dickers reminds you of A1's Toy Barn. Which, yeah, people always say he kind of looks like the villain from Toy Story. That's actually really fucking hilarious. You reacted to my stream yesterday? Nice. I should drink a seltzer instead? Oh, God. Those things he drinks don't look appetizing at all. Like, to me, I need a vodka and Diet Coke or a Miller Lite. If he follows the typical Gamma patterns, like they like to announce their departure, then stupid flounce off, they'll return in short, well, like nothing happened. Okay, so look, in the, I think a week from now, he could do it, but if he's really going to wait, like if he's really going to fucking wait, he'll do it before Thanksgiving. He'll be back. And there's nothing with being in the drama. It's just, if you're going to be in the drama, at least put it on your fucking channel, right? This was his excuse for that fucking video, by the way, that he called somebody a pussy in. The video was parodying the fact that a rumor was put out there today that I harmed myself. Decided to quash that rumor with a parody video, which was what I posted below. I mean, okay, that's fine, but he said, he called that guy a pussy and fucking learned to grow a set and stop being sensitive and all this fucking shit. This is funny, man. Guess who hath outlived yet another YouTuber? Banned, gone. For good. Oh, my computer. Give me 1 second. My computer just made a noise at me. JKB is going to owe you $30 if he brings it back. He turns around like he just dropped a load. Boogie spitting facts, man. I can't believe ReviewTechUSA is so afraid of criticism. He deleted his channel rather than face facts. I guess less time on Twitter might mean more time for his daughter. Probably not that. Like, God fucking damn, dude. Jesus. Look, even Keem's like, bro, stop. He's already dead. Like, fucking Boogie went Cobra Kai. No fucking mercy on him, dude. Gillis Grant says, y'all keep dunking on this man because the rim is 5 foot. It's too easy. Y'all move on. I guess you didn't notice the 8-hour stream that he gave on me. Like, do you not believe in clapbacks? Like, that's the weird thing about the internet is that people are like, move on, ignore it, you're obsessed, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, this guy literally has me on the stream overlay on the bottom of his fucking screen. Every stream, he's passive-aggressive. Like it's fair game to clap back. It's fair game to dunk on somebody. This is the internet. There's no being the bigger person. Being the bigger person wouldn't have you guys here watching the stream. like This is 110% fair game. I fucked off from the guy several fucking times. And anytime that I've ever clapped back about him was in response to him coming at me. I've never gone unprovoked on him. Rich is definitely the bigger person. Boogie will outlive Review Tech. You know, Boogie has his moments. I'll say that. And when he got into the ass of Review Tech this past week, that was definitely it. Hey, David, you're literally not in my messages on Twitter. I just looked. I'm ignoring you going forward because you're retarded. I'm so glad to see you're doing very well because honestly, sickness, Richard treating you like garbage. This was great right here. Kino's live on Kick. Give me a second.
It's bad for my mental health.
Oh shit, they're watching fucking Dickers
why
too.
Why do you keep reopening your Twitter then?
It's the 10th time. Not
Dude, I love that they're dressed
exaggerating.
as fucking South Park.
Off and on, off and on.
Oh, right? Well, all this stuff is bad for him. The live streams are bad for him. The Twitter is bad for him. He knows it.
It's all bad for
He's
him.
so desperate for attention and instant dopamine hits from
That's
Twitter
exactly
and
what it
live
is.
streaming. And easy instant cash that he's willing to do things that hurt him and hurt his family.
Dude.
Rather than the things that are hard that will actually help him in the long run.
Exactly.
He's speaking fucking facts.
I truly want to stay off of there. If it wasn't for Intro Guy, that was the straw that broke the camel's back when personal people started coming to me. Had a high school friend.
Oh, so he's making excuses for the fucking suicide video, the mocking and all that. It's from the video where he was mocking. Hey, they're doing the hard work for me. They're watching Rich's fucking this bullshit stream from yesterday. They're watching Rich's fucking stream. I guess we could sit here and watch it a little bit.
And the thing is, too, I had a high school friend.
Oh, wow. It's literally at the same fucking spot that they're watching their fucking stream on. It's literally at the fucking same spot. We'll watch it for a minute. I just feel like dirty. I feel like DSP. I mean, I feel like I'm Rich watching DSP when I'm fucking A-Log and Rich.
That committed suicide. They were actually sexually molested by a priest. They were going to have a show. They were going to come on my show and talk about it. Killed themselves. Had a friend
also, real quick, shout outs to all the channel members. I see you. Casey, we had VJC in here. We had a few others. Shout outs to all. Husky Leaf. Shout outs to all the channel members, guys. If you're not a channel member yet, consider becoming one. I appreciate that. I also have gifted membership ability as well.
His daughter recently took her own life. Had a coworker who was also a friend when I worked at a restaurant, took to their own life. I know suicide. Just like Intro Guy, he lost an uncle in that. I'm not apologizing.
Now, real quick, one thing I had to say is he was comparing 9/11 and suicide to like the same thing. Like he's saying, I know suicide, and Intro Guy wasn't offended by a 9/11. Like it's not even the same. 9/11 was a fucking national tragedy. Suicide is something that affects on a personal level as well. By the way, I'm going to spam the Michelle Suguchi emote in the fucking chat. That's something that you can get as a channel member. Oh, it won't let me do it. Hang on a second. There we go.
Apologizing for that video. And that video, on top of it, had no bearing.
Yeah, Brahm is right. He's doing the same thing he always does, where he hides behind other people's suffering to avoid responsibility, and that's exactly it. He has no accountability. He can't even assume anything. He can't ever be like, hey, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Hey, I made a mistake. Hey, I did this. Hey, I acted like a dickhead. Hey, I acted like a jackass.
On the decision that I made over the past months. It was not just done today. Thank you, Jello. Not deleting
Rich doesn't
that video.
deserve the fans. Absolutely. I did not see that I camped to win, but it was funny. The other day when Review Tech had that meltdown, he was literally eating Wendy's while calling Boogie a fat fuck. Like, he was all like, you fat fuck, blah, 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 to Boogie, while he's eating fucking Wendy's. Like, you can't make this shit up.
Sorry for that video. I'm not deleting it. No way. Not deleting something. I've been sorry for many things in the past before, but review just being sorry because people want me to be sorry, those days, goodbye.
That fucking soundboard. Like, that fucking soundboard, man. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between the two channels, because it's like he was putting clips on the fucking main that were from the stream. You know what I mean? It's like you're streaming, but then you're putting your clips anyway on the main channel. Why don't you just stream on your main channel? Yeah, that's the funny thing. VJC said the only way he'll get people to cheer for him is a fake applause. That's exactly what happens. Literally, like, nobody is ever like, oh, you go, Rich. Except, like, what, Jostler?
Dude, there's like a...
Dude, if you look at his fucking live comments right here, he's getting fucking felted. People are, like, saying, why the applause? Dog deleted a whole channel, won't delete one vid, though. like he literally will not take down that stupid video that he posted on Twitter and Instagram. He'd rather delete a whole 1 million sub YouTube channel than delete a fucking video that was bad taste. Like, dear God, that you can't make that shit up. That's hilarious.
Dozen videos of mine that maybe at best were worthy to keep. Come on, man. Come on, let's keep it real. That was a news regurgitation channel.
He's getting roasted like a Thanksgiving dinner. Exactly.
No, it's not bad. You'll see, Tipster. It's not bad.
No, it's absolutely
It is not bad at all. Yeah. The days of review apologize because it's kind of this. Maybe this is why this wasn't a good fit for me either.
Derek asked a good question. Do you think all this hate towards Rich is a little much just for firing Jay? It's not just for firing Jay. If you guys think that what's being directed towards him is just for firing Jay, you're oblivious to every single thing else that he's done. Every time he's attacked somebody, every time he was passive-aggressive towards somebody, every time he said something stupid to somebody. Like, did you not watch his 8-hour fucking meltdown the other day where he was attacking, like, literally, like, everybody? It's not just about that. If you watched my videos, I even said, I agreed that, if you don't need an editor anymore, you don't need them. You don't need If you don't need if you're not gonna have somebody to make content, if you're not making content, you don't need an editor. That's business. It's business. I even said that. But going and being stupid, posting stupid shit, calling people parasites, lashing out, all that. It's much more deeper than that. It's not just because he fired somebody.
Because essentially this is like retail, where the customer, the viewer, should always be right.
Like he literally just told somebody, stop being sensitive and learn not to be a pussy, that said, hey, I lost a friend to suicide. Hey, I reached out to you when I lost my daughter because I felt empathy towards what you were going through with your daughter. Like, it's more than just that.
Fucking noise to me. Like, I don't know what else to say. That will never be, and that's maybe my, and I know that's my fatal flaw. I'm sure my pride is my fatal flaw. My fat is my fatal flaw, and that's me. That's my fault. I let stressors and excuses. Now, am I as big? No. I did.
The real Review Tech USA says, keep running your mouth, Eric. Oh, goodness gracious.
If I was as big as I was, this shirt would be like a fucking thong on me. Yes, I was that big. I got to start taking accountability. I got to start looking at myself.
God damn, dude. Somebody fucking clip that. Somebody clip this fucking quote. Because even though this is exactly what he fucking says, even though he's saying it, and this is what he needs to do, he's not going to do it.
It's that big. I got to start taking accountability.
Are you kidding me? This motherfucker literally, those words came out of his fucking mouth, even though we know damn well that he's not going to fucking... This motherfucker literally said, I need to start taking accountability, and we know he's not going to fucking do that. Like, somebody clip that. This guy's full of shit. All he ever does on stream is just sit there, talk about his plans, talk about what he wants to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. You know, it's like, come on.
I got to start looking at myself.
You got to start looking at yourself. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Ooh, I'm asking him to look at birds. Oh, and no seltzer could get me higher. If you want to make the world a better place, then fire Jay and get a different channel.
And seeing what I'm capable of, seeing what I want to do in the future.
This is every fucking other stream. Oh, what I want to do, what I'm planning. This is what I want to do in the future. Blah, blah, blah. All this stems from firing Jay, correct? People moved on after he fired Jay. He came back. He came back and attacked people. Everybody was like, okay, cool. You fired Jay. We're past it. What's up, Carbonite? It's been a minute. What's the real Review Tech USA saying in the chat? Did he talk again? Where's he at? Don't ban that account. Ban, gone. Good. Forever.
Now, will live streams last forever? No, but I could do a year or two of them. And
so he said he could do a year or two of his live streams. His live stream channel has been losing fucking subscribers. Like it seems like every couple days or every couple weeks he's losing like another 1,000 or so Do you guys think he could last another year or so with live streams? I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down, but this dude was pretty fucking aggro towards me and others.
Time do other things and make plans and do it just needed.
I'm not above beating somebody down if they're fucking dick sucker to me.
To go. If nothing else, the key thing that there's nothing here that anyone could say to me, it was for my own mental health I had to do it.
Oh shit, Michelle not so Gucci's here, guys. Michelle not so Gucci is here, saying the dude said keep running your mouth, Eric, is what they said. Oh, deleting the channel is absolutely fucking nuts. It shows all of us. It just show all of you guys that he doesn't give a fuck about his fan base. Instead of adapting and making content that they want to see, he'd rather just delete it. He'd rather just delete it and go stream. And even then, when you go to his streams, you go to his comment section, he's getting cooked. Like, people are telling him, get help, log off, please stop. Like, it's so bad that one time he was watching a Harris rally on stream, and somebody said, man, I actually would rather have a Harris rally than you streaming about DSP. Like, I think he's bringing back the channel if he's in the fucking grace period still. I think he'll bring it back. But here's the fucking thing is he could just, I think he did this so A, he can get attention. B, when he does it, he could be like, oh, I listened to my fans. I did it for them. He could have just fucking did any fucking thing, but like he even half-assed it. He was just clipping stuff from his streams. He could have just made fucking videos that his fans wanted. That's it. That's what I'm fucking doing. Not everybody likes the anti-woke shit, but a good chunk of it do. DSP all the time. My dickers wants to watch DSP, watch DSP, watch DSP. My dickers wants to watch DSP, DSP. DSP all the time. Woo, hoo, hoo.
And now I do genuinely, wholeheartedly feel better. I don't expect people to understand that, and that's okay. I'll get to all the super chats. My apologies.
Look at that, dead air. Like it's literally not paused.
And for those of you that are disappointed.
And he dares to call people like Jay, myself, Kino, Keem, Boogie, like talentless, boring hacks. This guy can't even multitask. Like, he can't read a chat and talk.
Through Super Chat. Rich has lost the right to be recognized as a human being a long time ago. Still waiting on his apology for calling Smash JT a grappist.
Yeah.
Rich is just evil in my eyes.
He said on video that he's heard a rumor, or that he's going to spread a rumor that Smash JT groped a woman at a company party or some shit. What's up, Travis? Do I play golf? I do not. Mini golf, yes. Thank you so much, McKinney. Good to see you again. I appreciate that. Can I get a hashtag McKinney? But yeah, Smash JT was like, yeah, what if I make up a rumor that he gropes people at his company party? I heard a rumor he groped a lady. He was fucking saying that shit.
How fragile this business is. I was not aware of that. And I wish...
How the fuck is this guy going to say he's not aware of how fragile people are, and he says that people are sensitive in this shit, when this guy literally looks like he's going to cry, like, on stream all the fucking time? Like, he looks like he's on verge of tears right here.
I followed my intuition more instead of being a giant coward.
And didn't he have the same type of stream like 8 months ago when the initial stuff happened with Jay, and then shortly after that he had another fucking stream like this where he literally sits here and just woe is me, cry, cry, cry. Like, life is hard, but it's not a dick. Don't fuck it.
Those are my two things. Your brand is very fragile, especially like in recent times with different like events that have happened, current events.
Rich is a class A narcissist. I agree. Is the real Review Tech really rich? I don't think so. What's up, James? I Camp to Win says their 6-year-old nephew's more mature than Rich and DSP.
Holy fuck. And if you are feeling something is off, and just in life in general, not just career-wise,
Oh, he's absolutely
you
sensitive.
got to follow your instinct even if other people think you're a fucking psycho. Even
Dickers.
if people think you're nuts. Even if
Roll me when Kenobi says Dicker says, I'll cry, cry, cry and use my tears for Diddy baby oil. Oh, dude, the only time that he didn't talk about DSP recently was when he was talking about the Diddy parties. Rich can dish it but not receive it. Exactly. And Aunt Jemima has it. He's bitter.
people don't understand it and think you're crazy.
Look at that dead air. Look. The video is playing.
Yeah. I'm not
Jesus-
going to mention
Jesus fucking Christ. Let's count that. Let's count that.
followed my intuition more instead of being a giant coward, which I know I said before.
Let's count the dead air when it stops. Let's count it.
Those are my two things. Your brand is very fragile, especially like in recent times with different like
Watch.
events that have happened,
When it
current
happens.
events. Holy fuck. And if you are feeling something is off, and just in life in general, not just career-wise, you got to follow your instinct even if other people think you're a fucking psycho.
Is that why he deleted his channel that people think he's a like I think he's fucking projecting here, dude. Bo knows Tecmo. I like that username. All right, I think this is where the dead air's at. Let's count it.
Even if people think you're nuts.
That was like almost 8 seconds right there. God.
Even if people don't understand it and think you're crazy. Yeah.
Dude, that was like at least 16 fucking seconds right there. That was at least like 15 to 16 seconds right there of him just like staring. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh. Oh, no, he makes a point in this video. Courtney, he makes a point in this live stream to say, it's not the weed, I'm reading. I'm reading.
I'm not going to mention any people.
And then he does that too. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to mention any people. Say it. Say the names, pussy. You want to call people pussy like this guy on your fucking Instagram who said, hey, man, what happened to you? I tweeted out of compassion to you. I lost my daughter. And you said, try not to be sensitive and learn not to be a pussy. Why don't you not be a pussy? Say the fucking names, Rich. Your words, Richie. Use them. Say it. Quit being like, oh, I'm not going to name names. The reason why you won't name names is because you think it protects you from getting people to clap back. If you don't say their name. Well, I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name. Like that's what his defense was when he made that Facebook post calling Jay a parasite. Well, I didn't fucking say Jay's name. Like, we all know, all right? We all know. Just fucking say it, Rich. Just say the people's name. Quit being a chicken shit. Would I ever go on Rich's stream? Fuck no. Play Expose song. So in the past, I actually twerked to Expose. Like, if people did big donos, I went back there and I twerked to Expose.
In terms of
Dude, the time he went to the mall and yelled out, "Excuse me, everyone. The quartering is a giant pussy. What's up, Portal? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. How you doing, by the way? What's up, Kyle? Thank you for the super.
$4.99 through Super Chat. He's definitely a psychopath being so callous about suicide.
Yeah. And, you know, the video wasn't that bad. It was the way that he responded to that individual, that calling them a pussy. That was sickening. Yeah, when he comes back, he's going to be like, oh, you see, I did it for the fans, guys. I did it for the fans. They wanted me to come back, and I brought my channel back. I did it for the fans. That's what it is. What's up, JP, the drummer?
Something else we could talk about, too. I got to think how I'm going to handle...
That's not happening at this point in time, Derek. That ship has sailed.
These streams going forward. I know I'm going to want to talk about political things because obviously the current events right now. I'm going to be streaming November 5th. That's going to be quite interesting. The marathon streams do really...
Is this a fucking, like, random ass fucking question, guys? But is this right here? Is this a fucking, this thing right here? Is this an air freshener? This looks like one of those things that you twist open and then, like, the blue, there's like a blue gel, like a blue, like, air freshener thing in it. And then there's this Windex. Like, this motherfucker couldn't clean up his fucking... I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit. I got a little bit of a pigsty, but fuck, I'm going to have the fucking air freshener, like, out of camera. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking there. I just thought it was random. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Really well.
It's mouthwash?
I know a lot of people were hoping against hope, too, that I was...
He's streaming on election day? Dude, that's going to fucking that's going to backfire on him. That election day stream is going to be a fucking mess. Especially, not to get political, but especially if it goes against what he wants, because I know he has major TDS. If it's going to be like the Young Turks. Remember the 2016 election that Young Turks had? It's going to be epic.
Going to pull a Rich of tomorrow and go back to just doing all the old content. I'm sure some people thought I was going to bring some people back on, and it was going to be
a screen
just
cleaner?
like a big old hiccup. I'm not there anymore.
Look, dead air.
I remember, man, when I first started doing this, and again, I'll get to all
What's
the
up?
super
What's
chats
up?
that
Word up,
come.
Russia.
You know how I remember it too? It was like a light switch. Don't remember the video.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to remember 2748, but there's something I wanted to fucking show you guys. Like, literally, like, right out the fucking gate. 2748's my timestamp, but watch this. Like, right out the fucking gate when he starts this fucking live stream. Just watch how fucking owned he is, especially by his fucking audience. Watch this.
Make a comeback.
Like, watch the first donation.
After something, if you, whatever is self-inflicted you choose to say or not, it doesn't work.
Here it comes.
Classic game
It's coming.
room. Epic
Watch.
Real Time. You want to go into the 8 billion different Call of Duty channels. You want to go into the Minecraft
By the way, his
channel.
excuse of once a channel changes its course and comes back after being rotten, it never recovers. Look at my fucking channel. I brought mine back up from the dead. When's the last time I had 300-ish viewers watching a live stream? When's the last time I had videos that hit 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 When's the last time that you saw me get subs and be in the positives? You could make a comeback. You could change your format. It takes time, but if you want to work, you could do it. This guy did not want to work. This guy did not want to please his audience. He didn't want to fucking recover. He'd rather just go and fucking live stream and be lazy and sit here and do this woe is me crybaby bullshit. He literally doesn't even have a hard job. All he has to do is sit there and read fucking articles, give his fucking half-ass take, and fucking call it a day. Like, he literally made it to 1 million subs doing that. You know what I would do if I have 1 million subscribers? If I had 1 million subscribers, I wouldn't take advantage of it. I wouldn't fucking delete it. Fuck, I feel great that I have what I have now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I would never take y'all for granted. Even the people that don't like me, I appreciate y'all watching. Watch this first dono, though.
Say that my content in terms of me doing news was more evergreen, but I already saw it diminishing. And to be quite honest with you, and this is before any of this nonsense, to be quite honest with you,
Look.
I was checked out back.
The first dono of his whole entire fucking stream is JKB's roasting you on his stream as we speak. Oh, and of course he has fucking DSP as his little fucking photo for his donos. And look, I love how long it stays up here.
2019.
Like, he's trying to ignore it. Like, look at this face. Look at this fucking face. He's trying to ignore that. Like, he's literally seeing this on his screen and he's ignoring it. He's not acknowledging it at all. He doesn't even read the fucking thing. He has no balls to acknowledge it. He has no TTS to let it play. Look how long it's up there.
My stupid mistake, what I wanted to lean more into was live streams, was clips, maybe kind of.
Thank you, Zach
not
D
with
Productions.
Guests. I would rather light myself.
Look how
on
long
fire
it's up
than
there.
Deal with guests again. It's one thing that Phil is right about.
It's still up there. His stream alert is still up there. Look.
None of my videos were backed up.
Look at this shit. Like, imagine that awkward feeling of having to sit there and have a chat, like a dono that's against you, and pretending you don't see it. And then I think the second one is pretty bad, too. Here we go. Second one's coming in. Check this out. Look at that dead air.
When I was pumping, my channel has been stagnant. There were a couple pops.
Here it comes.
But it's been stagnant since about 2019.
Here it comes.
There were some months between that where I was getting maybe decent viewership or decent growth.
And this guy is actually fucking watch. He actually tries to ignore this one, even though it's kind of like against Jay too. But look.
But it was few and far between. And I was every year I was struggling to get 60%
like he doesn't even say
of
thank
what I
you.
was getting viewership wise.
Like at least half-ass read it and say thank you.
Don't believe me? You go look it up. You know.
Portal, he ain't making 100K view videos anymore. I don't know if you noticed that. He deleted his channel. That's gone. And even then, his main channel, he was getting like 10K views tops. Even on his fucking current streaming channel. Yes. I have more monthly views than he did. Like in the last 8 months, I've been getting more monthly views a month than he was. He wasn't making shit. I think he even admitted he only made $600 on his channel last month. If you well, you can't go to his Social Blade now, but if his Social Blade was still up, let's see if it's up. Let's see if it's still up. It is. So if you go to his Social Blade and you look at his fucking monthly views, he's only had 338,000 views in the last 30 days. If you go to his monthly gained since January, that was the last time he had over 2 million views. January was 1.6. February was 1 million. And then every month after that, it was less than a million views. Look, in May, 250. Look, like under 300,000 views a month the last at least 6 months. And he hasn't gained shit for subscribers. He lost 10,000 in June, lost another 10,000 in September. Look at his daily views. He dares to call me talentless. Remember, look, last 30 days, 338. 338,000 views the last 30 days. For me, 547,391 the last 30 days. And I'm only a 92,000 subscribed channel. He's a million plus subbed, and he couldn't even get... I got more views than him. He could easily have brought that up if he did daily uploads and did the content that he used to do, that his fans are clamoring for him to do. He easily could have did it. He easily could have did it. Look at me. I'm working with a fraction of what he had, and he threw it away. He's clown shoes.
I don't, to me, it would have just also on top of it too, I've seen people like, now granted what he did was way worse, but I've seen people like the completionist beg. I've seen other people beg for people to watch. I am not doing that. I absolutely refuse to do that. There's no way.
So let me go back to where I was at. I was at 2740 something. Was I?
If I got like 5 comments on a video when I first, it was so exciting. So exciting.
What's up, Steven?
And then all went away.
I agree, James.
For ages. For ages.
Fuck, I mean, we don't have the Tommy Tallarico interview anymore. like, fuck, you couldn't leave the Tommy Tallarico interview up?
I faked the funk well for a while.
Fake the funk.
Go me.
Oh, Boogie tried to call him earlier in this stream. Or no, Boogie tried to call him the other day. Boogie tried to call him the other day. Thank you, Fig Fury. Boogie tried to call him the other day, and Rich answered. And when he found out it was Boogie, he hung up on Boogie. Oh, God. That's fucking hilarious.
Because, dude, it's the core. I don't understand all the outrage. You didn't do anything that bad. Or, Chris, it's the court of public opinion, dude. That's how entertainment works.
And he can't move past that. If it's a court of public opinion, why don't you do something? Philly Bats, I always thought Rich and Wings look alike. I've always thought that. I've always thought they look alike, too. That's hilarious.
That's how it works. What you've done or didn't do doesn't necessarily matter. It's how relevant you are and how much people like you.
People
if
don't
you're
have to
very-
like you for you to be successful. You could still get by with a lot of fucking hate watchers. And he didn't even want to try to do that. Like, you think of like the spotlight that's been on him, all the stuff that he's going through. He 110% could have still did decent if he would have just stayed the course or went back to what people were demanding or change it. Like, he had no guts. He's gutless. Husky says, I think Rich is scared of change, honestly. He did the same thing for over a decade. Once things shifted out of his comfort zone, it went downhill so fast. I mean, I've had so many ebbs and flows myself. I literally was struggling in 2022 to have videos hit 500 views. Like, I literally was struggling. I was doing like fucking, I was doing like Pokemon and Nintendo Switch indies and all this crap, struggling. And I fucking persevered. Blab says, gutless, you've seen the size of him? Well, gutless like inside, like your internal guts, like your courage. Your courage. Courage the truth. Courage. Courage. If I was king of the force. If I was king of the dickers.
Irrelevant. You could do very heinous things. And people will be like, that's, you know what, it's just a little speed bump.
We need to fucking have somebody Photoshop him to look like the fucking cowardly lion from fucking Wizard of Oz. Dickers the lion. Somebody do it. Tweet it to me. What's up, Nick and Golden Eddie? Oh, shit. Hold on.
No, I'm not too emotional for the internet.
The King Kong Bundy singlet. That'd be funny.
I mean, obviously, like the stuff that happened to my daughter put me in a bad place.
And that's great, but it's time to stop using her as a shield. All right? I had empathy for you, but when you fucking did all this to somebody who said they lost their daughter around the same time you were talking about taking time to take care for yours, and you call him a pussy and stop being sensitive, go fuck yourself, I have no sympathy for anything involving your daughter anymore. None.
That I won't lie about, of course.
I appreciate that, Courtney. Thank you.
I don't talk about it that much or talked about it that much. My streams prove it.
Yeah, Calvin. I mean, honestly, it's ebbs and flows. You know, sometimes people's journey and growth and stuff like that on YouTube is different. It's taken me quite some time. It's taken me some time, but I'm about the journey, and I've met a lot of good people. I've had a lot of great experiences. I've flown out to conventions. I've gotten to meet a lot of people. I've had
King donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Sean K.
You were my inspiration to do indie games now. I learn it from you. I was with you the whole time. I seen the resurgence, and you are consistent fire.
Thank you, Sean K. And that means a lot because you're over 100,000 subscribers. I want to grow up to be like you. I appreciate that. Can I get a hashtag Sean K the King? I do not know who Andrew Scholes is, Portal. Oh, he's definitely in a dark place, genres. Wayne's World Unlimited says, I've been watching Rich for 10 years. He convinced me to do YouTube. And you're right. It's about the journey and connections. It absolutely is. You know, I got to do a movie. It's on Tubi. If you guys want to go to a Tubi, look up Adventures in Game Chasing. I'm in a movie. I wrote a fucking book. This book, by the way, ReviewTechUSA keeps mentioning it on stream and shitting on it and watching my wrestling matches. Did you know the first time that ReviewTech mentioned it and shit on my book and laughed about it and watched matches of mine, he sold me 34 copies. 34 copies got bought from ReviewTechUSA. He thought he owned me on it. I'm proud of this. I'm proud that I've had a journey of wrestling where I could write about it and experience good things and have people watch and make people smile or cheer or boo. Like honestly, that was one of the best things he did for me was help me sell some fucking books. So just, you know, I had all opportunities, and it was because I did this. Yeah, I'm not big. Yeah, my views were, you know, still climbing. I had to come out of a fucking hole, but I worked for it. This guy fucking deleted his fucking million sub channel like a fucking coward. Like a coward. And he can't carry a fucking audience to save his life. Like, he literally sits there like he's drained. I've had streams where I'm completely shit-faced. 8-hour-long streams where I'm shit-faced, drunk out of my ass, and I'm still fucking more entertained than this guy.
But, man, that'll fuck you up. But it's been time. I wish I went the direction I went, where I wanted to go, I mean to say. But I'm
not sure about that, Philly Bats.
And that was dumb.
I think they changed it.
That's all on me. I cannot point fingers at anybody else. That's all on me. Can't restore the channel. It's permanent.
I think he could restore it. He's just...
No. God strike me dead. Nothing that has happened in the past 48 hours has had anything to do with what I did.
Bullshit. Look at that fucking lying face right there. Nothing that happened between him melting down for 8 hours, Jay fucking roasting him, Boogie burying him, Keemstar burying him, me burying him. None of that had any bearing to do with him deleting his channel. He's fucking lying on that. He's lying.
I wish I could put you in my fucking brain to show you how truthful I'm being. But
I would never want to be in his fucking brain. And yeah, I absolutely think he'll be back too. But it still showed like a lack of respect for you guys. I personally think.
It had nothing to do with it. Jesus Christ. If that's all it took, that my channel would have been deleted like... No. I assure you that if that was... The channel would have been gone many moons ago. If that was the case. If I was that emotional, it would have been gone probably in like 2016.
He is emotional. Well, no, what he means that he'll be back later is genre is that he's going to be doing it on his streaming channel. He's doing his streaming channel. He's only going to be doing his RTU streams channel. Now, I think he's going to bring his ReviewTechUSA channel back.
So, give what a week, Flora? You can't give it a week.
He's lying.
The videos are gone. There's no week to give.
Why did he hit the applause there?
There's no week. You can't. You sound like a...
Why did he hit the applause talking about like he can't bring his channel back? Why is his thumb twitching so much? Let me scroll back a little bit. Let's watch his thumb, guys. Nighttail said his thumb's twitching.
You can't give it a week.
Let's watch his thumb.
The videos are gone. There's no week to give.
It looks like he's rubbing his chin. It looks like he's rubbing his chin like that underneath. You know, I met ReviewTechUSA once, guys, at AVGC in New Jersey. It was a convention like 2016. I met him. We took a photo together. Yeah, James, he could have roasted Ubisoft, Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed, but the problem is he's woke as fuck. He's a lefty. He would never criticize Assassin's Creed Shadows. He would never criticize Dustborn or, like all these fucking game companies that are fucking up. He could have, even the anti-woke shit, there was all sorts of stuff. How come he never covered Hogwarts Legacy, all that shit? My channel blew up with Hogwarts Legacy stuff. He never covered Concord. Like, he could have just stayed the course, covered all this shit. Like, he could have covered all that. Even if he decided to have a left perspective from it, he still could have used all that content. The stuff with Nick Merckx, the stuff with Call of Duty, the stuff with Dr. Disrespect, the stuff with fucking Concord, Dustborn, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the stuff with Sweet Baby Inc., the stuff with Anita Sarkeesian coming back, the stuff with Alyssa Mercante, the stuff with Nintendo taking down emulator websites. Like, off the top of my head, like, this is all topics. This is all fucking topics that, like, off the top of my head, I'm like, man, he could have just fucking did anything. And even if he agreed with all that shit, he could have did any fucking thing. But no, instead he would sit there and just stream about DSP. Like he had no effort.
There's no weak. You can't. You sound like a fucking drug dealer trying to get drugs.
You sound like a drug dealer trying to get drugs.
Back out of the toilet. They're flushing the coke and the condoms. Like, oh, it wasn't the cops. Oh, shit.
This guy talking to anybody about fucking drugs.
It's already flushed. It's already flushed. Ah.
Good comment right here, guys. Check this out. Plainview says, so many of these dudes build up a following and then implode. Are we going to make biopics for these creators like we do for musicians that fall off the wagon? So who would play ReviewTechUSA if we had a biopic for him? Leonardo DiCaprio would gain weight and play, what's up, Jacob? Who would play ReviewTechUSA in the movie? Brendan Fraser could do it. Yeah. John Goodman. We'd need a star, Tim. Tim's like a fucking John Goodman or a fucking Brandon Fraser. Who's worse, Rich or Dreamcast guy? I don't even think they compare. I think Rich is. Harvey Weinstein? Paul Blart, The Rock would be Richard. The Rock.
So.
Oh, God.
Review Tech it. Rich, you fell off. Well, that's true.
Dude, could you imagine Review Tech, like, imitating The Rock? Can you smell what the Dickers is cooking? And then he does, like, the eyebrow.
Yep. ReviewTechUSA is gone. It's a decision that I have been thinking about making for probably the past 6 months, if not longer. Not deleting. Deleting's about 6 months, but I have wanted to pivot significantly with my...
So he's saying he's been wanting to delete the channel for 6 months, and I said it the other night. I'm like, bro, if you're going to delete it, just fucking do it. Just delete your fucking channel. Why you fucking making people wait? And he did it. He actually had the balls, but I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back, like I said.
Content since for at least 5+ years. I was a lazy bum and a scared pussy and didn't do it.
Zombie, King Kong Bundy's dead, so he couldn't play Dickers.
Don't know how more accountable I could be than that.
George the Animal still.
Should I nail myself to a cross? And
why does he always say that? Why does he always say, should I nail myself to a cross? Like, he always says that. Should I nail myself to a cross? Like, why does he always use that? What's the benefit of him deleting his channel? No more. I think he thinks he literally says he got a W. doing this. Moo Dang could play Rich. I think Kino Casino was offering to buy it. Weren't they? They were offering to buy his channel.
Oil on my chest and scream.
What? I don't understand his fucking
YouTube history gone. You know what's funny is
Here we
that
go.
someone said, "Rich, that's your legacy."
It is your legacy.
That's a pretty shitty legacy. Not downplaying my talent. I'm actually a pretty confident guy.
Did he really just say he's a pretty competent guy? Did this fucking asshole really say he's a pretty competent guy? And he says that's a pretty shitty legacy. I think that's literally the first thing I've ever heard out of his mouth that's accountable and honest, saying, man, I have a pretty shitty legacy. Like that was actually facts there, Rich. I'm impressed. He goes, that's a pretty shitty legacy. Yeah, that's your legacy. But you know what your legacy is now? All the fucking bullshit that you've been doing like the last 8 months. That's your fucking legacy. You know what your legacy is now? Your legacy is the June the King documentary now. Your legacy is the fucking everything that Kino Casino says about you, everything that DSP says about you, everything that Locale Live says about you, everything that I say about you. Yeah, you have a shitty legacy.
I know many people don't want to hear that and want to think I'm, pissing and shitting and crying in a corner.
You are. You're literally. This guy has zero self-awareness. He doesn't want people to think he's pissing and shitting and crying in a corner. He's literally sitting in a corner, guys. Look, he's sitting. There's a corner right here. He's crying. He's literally pissing and shitting in a corner. Like you can't make that up. He's literally pissing and shitting in a corner.
That channel wasn't really a reflection of me.
You're right. You are 110% right, guys. Who agrees that ReviewTechUSA, the channel, was not a reflection of him? Like a proper, correct reflection of him. Who agrees with that? I think he's right. ReviewTechUSA, the main channel, was not a correct reflection of him. I completely agree. Do you want to know why I agree on that? Do you know why I agree that the ReviewTechUSA channel wasn't a reflection of him? Because now he's on RTU streams showing us who the real ReviewTechUSA is, and it's this crybaby little bitch that's high out of his mind all the time.
If anything,
that's literally sitting here giving up on himself, mounting down, holding everybody to blame, no accountability, zero self-awareness. This guy that's literally here for the last 8 months in a fucking downward spiral, the way that he acts on RTU streams and how fucking scumbag he is with telling people to go fuck off and stop being a pussy on his fucking Instagram. This is the real ReviewTechUSA. This fucking shell of himself that's losing thousands of subscribers on his streaming channel, where people are dislike bombing him, telling him to get the fuck off the internet, to stop wasting people's time. Like literally, Zero Brain Cells USA. I just want to retire a channel providing. I get wanting to retire a channel, pivot into something new, but deleting the entire channel with no backup of the content, that's insane. Wait, he deleted the fuck, like just getting roasted in the comments. This is the proper reflection of ReviewTechUSA. His fucking real channel, ReviewTechUSA, that's not a proper reflection of him. That's a guy that was successful. That's a guy that had 1 million subscribers. That's a guy that had lots of fucking views. That's a guy that had a channel that was like where everybody was watching it for decades. All it is now is you sitting there crying about Darkside Phil and what you're going to eventually do and how woe is you. That's all it is. So you're right. Review Tech USA is not a reflection of you.
And I'm not talking the drama stuff, even like the good stuff. It didn't really paint me in a good light.
No, your streaming channel doesn't paint you in a good fucking light. That's like, it's the other way around. If anything, he should have just deleted the RTU streams channel and kept Review Tech USA and made it bigger and better and cater to his fan base. And sure, it would have probably taken a little bit. Sure, it would have taken some fucking time. But you did it ass backwards. Ass fucking backwards.
Not that I was trying to hide anything. By all means, if the channel's archived, you could put those videos anywhere.
Bullshit. He's trying to hide shit.
But it was kind of embarrassing.
He's saying his channel that got him 1 million subscribers is embarrassing. Meanwhile, his fucking streaming channel is not.
It really was.
Good night, Blab. Thank you for being here.
There ain't no price to undelete it.
Michelle Suguchi's right. Yeah, he should have just deleted RTU streams and started streaming on his main channel. He had 1 million sub platform there. And it would have been no different. He even said it himself. He gets the same amount of audience on his stream channel that he does on his main channel. So why don't you just stream on your main? If you're not going to upload, at least just live stream on it. Makes no sense.
Yeah, undelete it. Yes. Anyway, can you please rename this? I'm going to rename this shit. Fuck anything RTU. I'm so done with RTU.
So now he doesn't want to ever be called RTU again.
Start a podcast. I would want to get a co-host for that. I don't want guests.
God fucking good luck to whoever becomes the co-host with him. Good fucking luck. The best contributions now is giving Kino Casino content. That's exactly it. And when you look up Review Tech USA, it's all that. It's all that.
I don't want to, I hate giving Phil some credit, but he is, I mean, granted, the reason guests don't want to avoid him are different. But you could be the most relevant podcaster in the world. I'm not, just think of anyone else besides me. Talk to them about guests. Talk to them about the pain in the assery it is to actually.
I'm gonna fast forward.
Get guests on your stream because you're dealing with egos, you're dealing with time
I'm tired
schedules,
of hearing him.
Arrogance.
I'm tired of hearing all of his fucking excuses. Like, now he says he wants to have a podcast, but he needs a co-host, and then he just proceeds to go on and on and on about how it's bad to get guests, that he doesn't want guests. Then he goes on to make all these fucking excuses, and it's just bullshit. Like, that's all he ever fucking does. It's just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. It's like you start a convo just to be so fucking negative in it. Like fuck, dude. Like, we get it. We fucking get it, dude. You're miserable. Like, chill. Daddy, chill. Richard, I don't think he will, and I don't want him to. I don't want any harm. I don't want him to harm himself. I want anybody to harm him. I'm just gonna fucking throw that out there.
Arrogance, you're dealing with narcissists, and then
telling somebody that dealing with guests is dealing with narcissists while he's saying that is fucking like pot calling the kettle fucking black.
God forbid you ask them a question that they don't like. They will go back to their friends or other elitist entertainment friends or whatever field they're in, and they'll be like, oh my God, they'll actually ask you something that's slightly uncomfortable.
Like, is this guy not self-aware? Is this guy not self-aware? Oh, he definitely wants to be a permanent co-host on Locale Live. That was his goal at one point. He didn't come out and say it, but that's why he was constantly on there. That's why he did the whole initial thing with me. Like, he wanted to be a fucking host on there. That ship has fucking sailed.
So I know I should start something like a show or a podcast, but I don't want guests. I don't.
So here's an idea. He knows he should start a show or a podcast. Riddle me this, Batman. Why didn't he just do it on his Review Tech USA channel? It would have been better than his fucking. He was just stream clipping, like that. Like, yeah, okay, I'm not against clipping your streams and posting them in between for filler content, but you could have did that plus fucking do your show exclusively on your main channel. What it is he just wants donos. That's all it is. That's all he wants is just donations. He doesn't want to have to make views to get ad revenue. That takes time. It's not quick. He'd rather just sit there, drink, watch DSP, and have people literally give him the fucking money. Instead of working for his own content as well on top of that. There's nothing wrong with getting donations, nothing wrong with streaming, there's nothing wrong with posting clips, but he didn't want to do any additional work on top of that for a 1 million sub platform that he had.
No. Occasionally, sure. But do I want to like seek them out or, oh my God, an episode's not going to happen this week? I wish every person was like Scott the Woz. Very successful guy, easy to access in terms of communication, and he was fun to have on the show. But he's the exception.
Dead air. Holy fuck. I'm in double speed. Look at that.
I don't really know how much more
We're going
accountable
back.
you would like me to take.
We're going back.
I think I'm holding my own feet to the flames with this. By all means, if you don't think, well, I know some of you.
Hold on.
I can.
I want to go back. We were double speed.
Oh my God, an episode's not going to happen this week.
Watch.
I wish every person was like Scott the Woz. Very successful guy, easy to access in terms of communication, and he was fun to have on the show. But he's the exception.
I literally was in double speed. Did you see how long that fucking dead air was? Let's do it without double speed. Let's do it without double speed.
So, I don't really know how much more.
What the fuck? Even in double speed, you could hear the dead air. Exactly.
More accountable you would like me to take it here, but
And then look at that. Like he's saying, oh, I don't know how much more accountable you would like me to take it. But as he's saying it, it's like he's like, oh my God. He's so fucking, like he's almost chastising his audience, guys. Like, oh, you guys are telling me I'm not accountable and that I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that. And I'm tired. Like he's almost like fucking lecturing them. People don't want to be talked to like this. Like, listen to him. Watch. Look. Like, listen to him when he's saying, I don't know how much more accountable you want me to be. Like, talk, dickers.
So,
look, watch.
I don't really know how much more accountable you would like me to take it here, but I think I'm holding my own feet to the flames with this. By all means, if you don't think, well, I know some of you, I could.
Like, he has to fucking tell us, oh, I'm holding my own feet. I'm holding my own feet to the flame here, guys. Look at me. You guys should just give me a chance now because I'm willing to say that I'm holding my feet to the fire. Let me tell you this. Here's a fucking update, dickers. Your viewers don't want to hear about your fucking problems. Sure, they might support you. Sure, they might have your back. But they want to be entertained. And I learned that the hard way, too. They don't want to hear about your fucking problems. They don't want to hear about your bullshit excuses. This is literally like I bet you we could find a stream from 8 months ago that's exactly almost verbatim what the fuck he's saying here. Get over it. Move on. Do something. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Right?
I could literally run naked down the street and light myself on fire, and some of you would be like, that's not enough.
Like, look at that. You're literally insulting your audience when you say that. I could literally light myself on fire and run naked down the street, and some of y'all say that's not enough. Who gives a fuck? You know what? It doesn't matter if it's never not enough. If your audience is not happy or thinks it's not enough after you've been fucking up, who cares? Move on from it. Do you know how many times I hear my audience say my videos used to be good? Your videos used to be good, Eric. I miss when you used to talk about video games. I miss when you would... Hold on a second. I miss when you used to talk about video games, Eric. They're not going to be happy. No matter what you do, whether you want to do what you do or whether you want to do what they do, they're not going to be happy, but never fucking and say it's never going to be good enough. Like, imagine sitting here, if I sat here and I said, guys, it's never going to be good enough for you guys. I regret. My content's never going to be good enough for you. I'm holding my feet to the fire for you guys, and y'all aren't happy. That's essentially what he's fucking saying. So you know what he did in response? He deleted his fucking channel as a response to that. Instead of adapting, overcoming, he would rather delete his shit.
And that's fine.
There's comments in my video saying I'm turning to Review Tech. Damn. What's up, One to Cash?
You know, another one too is
Thank you, I Camp to Win.
A lot of people came to me, not trolls, saying you need to prove yourself, and I'm like, no,
Listen to this. A lot of people came to me saying you need to prove yourself, not trolls, right?
I don't.
No, I don't. He's saying, oh, I don't have to prove myself. Why is he saying this out loud? You're saying the quiet part out loud, Rich. You're saying the quiet part out loud. You're saying the quiet part out loud. You don't tell your audience that you don't have to fucking do something for them. And quit using the sound applause.
Oh, I don't want to prove myself to you.
Look, he don't want to prove himself to his audience. Guys, if you're a Review Tech fan and you're watching this, he doesn't want to prove himself to you. He doesn't want to have to show that he cares about you. He doesn't want to have to show that he has to make quality content. He wants to just delete it and sit there and cry and drink seltzer and watch DSP. He doesn't want to have to earn anything. Officer Fred Powell's right. Imagine calling a YouTube channel Tech Review and reviewing no tech.
Saying to you, but I'm saying to the people that were like that, and they weren't trolls, they were people that I knew watch, you need to prove yourself to me. I'm good.
He's good because he has fucking retard dents that will donate to him. That's the fucking problem.
No more proving. I want to entertain people here. We'll do things like AI.
Then do it. Why sit here and say, I want to entertain you guys? Just fucking entertain. Anything. Sit here and tell me about how good it felt to fucking take a shit earlier. Tell me how delicious your fucking McDonald's was. Talk about your dog. Tell me a story. Like, anything is more entertaining than this. You can literally sit there and fucking put a Q-tip in your fucking ears and show us the earwax, and it's more entertaining than this. Like, literally all he ever does is fucking DSP or sit here and fucking cry about his channel and how he doesn't want to have to prove himself and not want to have to work and shit. Like, it's so fucking... Like, how does this guy have an audience? How does this guy have a fucking audience? Why do people watch him? Why do people donate to him? How did he get 1 million fucking subscribers? Why is he a fucking thing on YouTube? That's what I fucking want to know. I'm not trying to hate, but it puzzles me.
Pictures. This doesn't work out. I'm doing other things. And again, I'm not above getting a regular job. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to stop going on pity parties about how you're losing viewers, how you're losing money, how you don't have to prove yourself.
That
Just do it.
Okay, if that's the route it needs.
Just
to go.
fucking do it. What's up, Oscar?
I will say one thing to give a little zing at people who are celebrating right now.
And then this, look, like, just say who's celebrating. Say who's making the videos. I want to say this to the people that are so, like, you're so fucking self-conscious. Like, who cares if you have haters? If I mentioned my haters all the time, we'd be here every fucking day, every minute. Just move on, ignore them.
I deleted a 1 million+ sub channel with a smile. I had a 1 million sub channel to delete. Did you?
Like, okay, cool. Is that a flex? I had a 1 million sub channel to delete. I had 1 million subs. Did you? Like, okay. Did you fucking... Is that a flex?
Let me know. Anyway, Rich, I've watched you for. I've seen you at your worst. I think the best is yet to come. Thank you. Fucking. There's a lot. I know. And look, I get why. Here's the thing too. I'm not gonna just be like I'm right about everything. I get why you.
He literally is saying he was right about everything when he reacts this way. He literally always acts like he's right about everything.
Think I'm nuts. Any person with any person, you would be like, are you fucking
exactly?
kidding?
Night Vixen, Night Vixen said it on the fucking dial. Jack Daugherty had a McLaren to crash. Did you? like that's pretty much the same thing. Like, I had a 1 million sub channel and I deleted it. Did you? Like, okay, cool. Like, is that a flex? Is that a fucking flex?
Me, you're out of your mind. Yeah, I could have just left it alone, but it was like it's like the corpse.
Stephen Shockley did. Stephen Shockley, the banger comment saying, and look what he did with that 1 million subs. Laughing my ass off. What a failure. Little girls on Facebook make the, well, I have this and you don't argument. He's a little girl. He is. He's a fucking loser in denial, like James says. Misfit says, why does he care if people hate him? If someone hates me, it says they're spending time giving me mental real estate when I'm living life. And that's exactly what it is.
Asmongold, the rat corpse that he used as an alarm clock, allegedly.
I think he low-key hates Asmongold. That's the vibe that I get, right? I think he low-key is salty, but I think he feels he should be Asmongold. Thank you, Oscar. What's up, Polished Productions? I think he feels where Asmongold is at is what he should be. Does anybody else think that? That's the vibe I get. No, but what I mean as far as like how big he is, audience, how successful he is, not necessarily their baseness or what they believe in and stuff. I think he thinks he should be at the level of Asmongold. Also, I appreciate that. If you guys are not subscribed, I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you, Tims. Thank you, Oscar. If you guys haven't subscribed, hit that subscription.
It just, when you woke up in the morning and ReviewTechUSA it started to stink.
It started to stink. To quote Rocky from Rocky Balboa from the Rocky movies, it stinks. It stunk for a long time.
It started to spread to other things beyond YouTube, and I just didn't want to smell it anymore. So I flushed the turd known as ReviewTechUSA, and I'm happy about it.
Thank you, Kyle.
There's no woe is me moments here. There's no sadness.
This is 110% a fucking woe is me moment. Are you full of it? Are you fucking full of it? This is all woe is me.
Yes. Did I fuck up with things? Absolutely.
He don't mean that. He only says that because he's thinking that's what people. He's desperate. This is damage control. He's literally trying to hang on to everybody that's watching his channel.
But it's a weird, kind of liberating feeling.
The whole dead air.
I've live streamed on my own channel. You know what happens there? I get the same viewership I get here. It doesn't matter. I've done that multiple times.
So that makes no sense. If you get the same viewership on your second channel that you do on your main, why don't you just delete your second channel? What's up, Maxim? Camp to Win says, I've never seen such mental gymnastics. That's exactly what it is. Like, if you're getting the same audience, why don't you just delete the second channel? I'm so confused on it. Are you guys, like, am I... Dak said his channel's equivalent to someone having 100,000 followers on Insta but have 5 likes per photo. Exactly. What's up, Real Proto Mike? Exactly, Epic Donald. That whole thing is bullshit, dude. That whole thing is bullshit. If you guys weren't aware, when he told that person, stop being a pussy. I am too, Steven. I'm genuinely surprised, even when JKB said he wasn't aware of it. So on Monday on Locale Live, there's supposed to be a nuke in regards to ReviewTechUSA. I'm genuinely interested to see what happens here. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to be honest. I 110% don't know shit about it.
Everything that people are suggesting has been done. And every time a channel goes into a decline and people try to make their super big comeback, it never works.
I did a comeback. I don't know if you guys are aware. I did a comeback. Again, I was struggling to get 500 fucking views a video like 2 years ago. Not even a year ago. I was struggling. I made some changes. I started seeing what my audience was watching. I started looking at the comments. I started seeing who my demographic was. I leaned one way and I stuck with it. I picked a fucking direction and I stuck with it. I'm climbing slowly but surely out of it. I'm about to have the biggest year I've ever had on my channel as far as views go, as far as subscribers go. Watch, like, every stat's up. I climbed out of a fucking literal abyss of, like, low view counts, no subscribers. And I did it. This guy just didn't have the fucking heart to do it.
Never fucking works. There's exceptions, but they are very big exceptions. For every JonTron, there's 10,000 me in classic game rooms and name whatever else you want to fucking name. It doesn't work. People want it to work. Your nostalgia wants it to work.
Thank you, Dak.
But it doesn't work.
I Camp to Win says, I'm going through mental struggles now. I've hit so many setbacks. I'm trying to climb out of hell, and I'm doing everything I can to learn and escape the abyss, no trauma. Yeah, man. I mean, when you're in the dumps, when you're down, when you feel like you can't do anything right, it's tough. And I'm not knocking Rich. If he's feeling that way, I know it's tough. But all he's doing is just woe is me constantly. Just do it, like Shayla Buff says. Genres and Generation says, you want to know how Rich can make a comeback? Leave for a year, improve himself physically and mentally, and come back and make videos that he actually cares about again. He's just lazy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Rich took a year off and he comes back and he's all like a fucking Chad, like all fucking like a solid fucking rip, like 180 pounds, fucking jacked, fucking abs. Fucking just comes back like out of nowhere and just fucking makes a comeback.
Work.
Thank you, Polished.
RTU
I appreciate
Streams
that.
Is still here.
Thank you, Courtney.
Yeah, you're right. I did fall
I
off.
wanted Quartering and Rich to box. I really did. Which I'll give Boogie and Wings props, even though that fucking boxing match was fucking bad. I give them props for at least going through with it.
And trying to bring it back is a waste of time. And the time... I'm stupid, but you like me. Thank you.
Trying to bring it back is a waste of time. Do you not have pride? Do you not... Like, I was a stubborn fool. I was told to get off there. Like, I literally had trolls saying, get off the internet. And I didn't fucking listen to them. I just did it. I just kept going. Exactly, Real Plural Mike. They even flew across the fucking other side of the world.
You know, and I'm not going to try to convince anyone to agree with my decision. That would be fucking narcissistic of me. You disagree with it.
I agree, Unamazing Red. I agree completely. He got rid of it because he thought he could build up the second channel, and it's failing. It's fucking failing. Thank you, Master Zoda. I appreciate that. Could you imagine Rich wrestling? He has like the big Van Vader, like the Vader mask and shit.
Which applause button should I lay? I'll be nice. I won't be a dick. See, this is Happy Tech USA. I'm hitting the applause button.
Dude, how many times in the last like fucking 5 minutes is he hitting that fucking applause?
Happy Tech USA now. Also, too, I noticed something today. Deleting a YouTube channel with 1 million+ subs, and it's like a truth serum.
Yeah, it is. He's trying to hint that people are coming out of the woodwork and finally talking about how they feel.
And I will leave it at that.
But it is a truth serum. He literally just said how he feels about his audience, that it's a waste of time if he tries to make his channel better, if he tried to pivot a different way, that there was no coming back. He literally blamed all of them, said that he is putting his feet to the fire and it's never good enough. It is a fucking truth serum. Because you're admitting everything. You're admitting how you really feel about your content. You said it was a fucking giant floating turd that wasn't a reflection of you. And you're right. It's not a reflection of you. ReviewTechUSA is not who you are. You're R2U streams. You're a guy that doesn't want to work. You're a guy that just wants to sit there high watching DSP. Your legacy that was ReviewTechUSA, that's not even you. That was when you had heart. That's when you were determined. That's when you wanted to build stuff. That's when you weren't lazy. Game Chasers in the house says, would I eat ReviewTech ass for 10K? Sure. I would.
All right, so
dead air. Dead fucking air.
Can you please rename this? So I'll rename it to something. It cannot say RTU streams. There's no RTU to RTU.
What's up, knucklehead?
About. I downloaded the channel, which is fine. You have my permission. I am not going to go after anyone who re-uploads my videos, even my most regarded moments.
Quick, someone donate 10K. How about a 3-man team, earthquake, typhoon, and tsunami? That'd be good.
You're more than welcome to.
All right, I'm going to fast forward this.
There's plenty of them. Yeah, you are free to upload whatever you like. I have no issue with it.
So he's telling people to upload whatever they like. Do you think maybe he's trying to get people that, like, because he's saying he's not going to flag anybody. People could download it and re-upload whatever they want. Do you think maybe he's trying to play 4D chess and see if, like, I re-upload, if Kino re-uploads, if JKB re-uploads, if Keem or Boogie re-upload, that he's going to try to strike us? That's what I think he's trying to do. I think he privated his shit or deactivated it so people that he doesn't like would re-upload, and he's going to try to flag or strike. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just fucking... I don't trust nobody.
However, I will not go after anyone for doing it. I won't pull a Phil and go after people 6 months later.
Because when you talk a lot, when somebody talks a lot, you know what I mean? When somebody talks a lot and goes into depth, that's what criminals, that's what guilty people do. You know what I mean? They're always at the scene of the crime. They'll light somebody's house on fire, and they'll be there asking the fire department if they could help.
Hey, you are free to upload whatever you like. I do appreciate you for asking, but I will not stop anybody. And you have this stream as your receipt. I won't change my mind, but here, it's here. This is the contract is me being filmed right now and the stream being recorded. I assure you I will not go after anyone who archives my videos and re-uploads them.
Even though he says that, I don't trust him.
Yeah, I'm about to go bridge diving right after this video. You got me.
I want to go back and see how many times he pushed the fucking applause button.
So I know I'm being completely moronic. What a waste of a legacy, and stop spamming your dashboard. Well, too late for that one. There's no legacy there to be had. I will have a legacy, but the legacy is not that channel. Andreas, thank you. How are you? Hello, sir. Thank you for being a member.
I'm fast forwarding.
Rich, I've watched you for a long. I've seen you at your worst. Think the best is yet to come. You have no idea. I enjoy your live streams much more. You are not the you are the exception, somewhat. But thank you. I genuinely appreciate it. So Jay is making claim that we shouldn't support you anymore. Why? Why would he make that claim?
Hold on.
So Jay is making claim that we shouldn't support you anymore. So Jay is Rich. I've watched you for a long. I've seen you at your worst. Think the best is yet to come. You have no idea.
The best is yet to come. You have no idea. Do it. Stop talking.
I enjoy your live streams much more. You are not the you are the exception, somewhat. But thank you. I genuinely appreciate it. So Jay is making claim that we shouldn't support you anymore. Why? Well,
Jay said we shouldn't support you anymore because of the thing on your Instagram. When this guy said he lost his daughter around the same time you were talking about taking time to take care of yours, you told him to go fuck yourself and learn not to be a pussy. You talk to a fan like that on Instagram. That's why Jay's telling people not to support you anymore. I can't support that either. To talk to people like this. I don't know if you guys saw all this from the Instagram. How he talked to a fan. Unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. And I'm not trying to be a fucking moral compass or any of that, but no, there's nothing worth defending after this.
why would he make that claim? I have receipts.
Yeah, you do have receipts. You haven't deleted your shit on Instagram.
Why would... You know what's funny?
Look at that. So salty. Like he's seething the
said
second
a lot
somebody
of
mentions
stuff, Jay.
Jay.
Just put up or shut up. Back up the things you said. You implicated me in things. I have witnesses here. And that's it. Back up what you say. What did I do that people shouldn't support me anymore? What?
He said it on his stream, dumbass. It's how you called somebody a pussy that was empathizing with you over your daughter.
I deleted my main YouTube channel? What does that have to do with here?
It's all fucking cope.
Anyway.
You see how he kind of skirts?
Why don't you actually...
Like instead of saying anything about like, hey, you know, I might have did this, I might have said this, I might have done this. Instead of holding any kind of accountability, it's always, oh, I'm the good one. I'm the one that has this. You're the one that does this. Like it's always somebody else. It's always somebody else. What's up, Big Daddy Showroom? It's always somebody else. It's never him. It's always somebody else.
React to the things I said instead of pontificating.
I noticed he started using that word a lot too. I guess he read the dictionary.
Oh, noble one. Review Ghost, yeah, that's what I was doing. Philip Burnell is, well, he actually sang about being gay, so there you go. Homie, this is foolish as hell. Reminds me when I fumbled the MILF at Sears. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, well, I won. Shout out to, okay. Son of a pirate.
He dared to say him deleting his channel means he won. You know that? He was saying he was won. What's up, Nathan? Shout out to all the channel members in the chat, by the way. I see you guys. If you're not a channel member, consider becoming one or consider gifting some memberships so we can get some more green up in here. Thank you, Polish. I haven't touched my PSVR 2 in forever. It's gathering dust.
Can I re-upload? Yes, you absolutely can re-upload my videos. Yes, Andreas, I'm dead. I don't know. Got rid of the videos. Don't care about them. They're corny. You told someone to get over it and stop being about their friend unaliving themselves. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did. Look, he's lying.
I don't know. Got rid of the videos.
Watch.
Don't care about them. They're corny.
Watch.
You told someone to get over it and stop being about their friend unaliving themselves. No, I didn't.
You basically did. Look. Life is dark, grow a set. I just don't give a fuck. Try not to be sensitive and learn not to be a pussy. Have a great day. Go fuck yourself. You essentially told them to get over it. You smug piece of shit.
I said life is dark. I've also had people that I knew that unalive themselves as well. Life is terrible. Get over it. If that you can't get over it, yeah.
Oh, see how he didn't tell his audience? He didn't tell the guy to grow a set and told him to stop being a pussy. He didn't tell his audience that.
Tough shit. I'm not saying suicide isn't horrible, but if you can't look at that obviously ridiculous video and not
Nobody's mad about the video, Rich. You see, every time somebody's mad at him from something, he points to something else. Like when me and him were having the debate on Local Live, and I kept saying, dude, you apologized to me in the DMs, but then you attacked me. He kept going about the DMs with Jay. And I'm like, dude, your DMs with Jay have nothing to fucking do with me and you. Him firing Jay, guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, him firing Jay has nothing to do with whatever beef I have with him. Has nothing to do with it. It's what he's done towards me when he's come towards me. That's what I'm upset about. His shit with Jay, that's him and Jay. DMs with Jay, that's him and Jay. This guy always fucking brings up shit that's not relevant. So like him saying, oh, people are upset about the video. No, they're not upset about the video. They're upset about how you talk to that guy telling him to stop being a pussy. He always skirts around the shit.
Heard about it, then I'm not for you. That is just a small factor of another thing I got so sick of. I'm so sick of who's going to be butthurt about whatever take I have, so I'm just going to have my honest take.
So if you're sick of it, just get off of the fucking internet. Get off of it completely. Give us a fucking, you know what, Dickers? Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Give us a week. Can you take Thanksgiving week off completely? You know what? Maybe Thanksgiving to New Year's. Do that. I bet you when you come back, you'll be refreshed. You know what? I don't even say that. How about Thanksgiving to Christmas? I bet you'll feel so much better. I bet you'll feel so much good, so much refreshed. You won't be on edge. You won't be attacking your fans. You won't be attacking other creators. Just take time, and a legit time. Don't get on Twitter. Don't get on social media. Don't stream. Take it. Go somewhere. Go on a nice vacation. Anything, dude. You need to get off. You need to get off.
I've always had them, but I'm going to just whoop completely now.
He's already taken a week off, roughly here or there. Well, the problem is, man, is that he's not really off. He's still plugged in. He's still plugged in.
Who the fuck is Pot Awful? No one's coming on.
I know who Pot Awful is. I remember I watched Jay's stream too, and they were trying to get Pot Awful to go on Jay's stream, and they're trying to get Pot Awful to go on ReviewTechUSA stream. I know who Pot Awful is.
On the show.
If you haven't checked out their show, check them out. They're funny.
With any of that shit. And hard pass, no thank you.
I'm trying not to burp, by the way. I was really trying to hold that burp in.
You. Use the intro here. It's something that I would like to leave in my past. But thank you, DMC. Here to start a new chapter of Rich's YouTube channel. Whoever said that about must be the biggest. Yeah, and obviously low life. That was what made me make the video. Is I even had intro guy coming to me, "Are you dead?" So I was like, all right, I'm just...
So he had friends, intro guy, and personal people contact asking, are you dead? Because they saw something on the internet saying he was dead. So he made that video that was stupid about, oh, he's in the bathroom blading. And yeah, stupid.
I'm just going to be an asshole and make some light about it. You know, and if you're offended by that video, I don't fucking care.
Even if people were offended by it, to be like, oh, I don't give a shit. Like, that's not what people are upset about. They're upset about the comment.
How about that?
Oh, he 110% has a fucking obsession with Melanie Mac. Obsession with her.
Who the fuck is Ricky Money? Let him watch. You know what, man? It's okay. Let the. I don't even want to call them what you call them there because it makes me sound like I'm being fucking egotistical. If you like
are
me, watch. If you
egotistical.
don't like me, you can watch too. Enjoy. You find me entertaining unironically? Awesome. You find me to be a complete fucking train wreck? Welcome to the train wreck. Whatever reason makes you tune in, you're tuning in.
But honestly, I want to know. I'm fucking dying here watching this. Like, we're 48 minutes in. How is any of this entertaining? How is this any of this entertaining? Like, how does he have an like literally all of his streams are this and watching DSP?
If you start saying shit about my kids or dangerous, slanderous shit, of course I'll block you. Duh.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing. Coming and saying, "Oh, I have to block you guys for this and that." Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear why you're going to be blocking people. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to be lectured.
And that's it. Thank you for all of the various birds.
Yeah, they're just a person on YouTube. There's nothing. Pot Awful's just like a podcast or something on YouTube. There's nothing like fantastic about it. The horse and bird stuff I think was just memes. Bandit says, "Why don't I leave this guy alone already? He obviously has mental health problems. Why didn't he leave me alone, Bandit?" Why didn't he leave Jay alone? How come his behavior's excused because of mental health? Why do people excuse bad behavior with bullshit like, "Oh, it's just his mental health. Oh, he's depressed. Oh, he's hurt. He's in that." I don't give a fuck. That's no excuse. He's a grown fucking man. He's 43. If he doesn't want to be fucked with, then he shouldn't fuck with people.
Space Burrito, thank you for being a member for. I'm here because of my age, because I'm here, so I'm an old fuck.
What, we gotta
Thank you.
fucking coddle him? Fuck that. He knows what he's doing. He's not stupid.
Just stream regularly and we'll show up.
And I didn't make any content about him. I hadn't even thought about him. But the other day he did an 8-hour meltdown and brought me up and attacked everybody. He still has me on his fucking live streams on the bottom on his stream layout. Leave him alone. I hadn't done shit to him. Retard.
That's what I plan on doing. I'm going over all the super chats now. I do apologize.
He's a cry bully. That's what he is. He's not innocent. It's not like he's never done anything.
A dick. Don't owe you. Yeah, that guy. You know something?
What's up, Black Metal Gamer?
I had to tell people I wasn't dead.
I had to tell people I wasn't dead, so let me make a fucking tasteless video and call somebody a pussy. Absolutely,
I didn't
Officer Fred Powell. Absolutely.
See that arc coming. You owe nothing to 20 subs that can't control their own emotions. Yeah, I know. There were some other people I saw when I showed the screen cap of me shutting it down that suddenly came out of the woodwork. I thought this shit was...
People are coming out of the woodwork when you're talking about them. That's how it works. That's the internet.
Those fucking people are soft. Seth Masucci having a good time with those cassette decks. And it's just like...
Nobody
that's
cares
what I was
about
like,
the
that,
video
again, had
again.
nothing
It
to
was
do
the
with this decision.
comment that you gave the
But there
guy.
were some people, I'm never going to watch you again because of this post. I don't want to appease people like that anymore. I don't care. If that one post is all it takes for you to stop watching me, then you were going to stop watching me with something else anyway.
Fast
And
forward.
that's why I give Intro Guy a lot of credit. And I was sensitive because that's something I felt like meant, I had that shirt on. And he was like, no, man, I thought it was hilarious. And again, that shirt was the 9/11 shirt where his two penises are in my ass, George Bush, so people understand the context. There was more people here. And sadly, tragically, Intro Guy's uncle died in the World Trade Center on 9/11. People are too fucking sensitive. And I'm very tired of catering to those sensitive fucking people.
This guy's saying people are too sensitive, yet this is a guy that cries all the time about how everything's everybody else's fault. This guy's a loser.
Anyway. So, 38 months, David, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is interesting news. Well, I don't even want to talk. I don't want to think about Phil. I don't want to talk about Phil.
You don't want to think about Phil, you don't want to talk about Phil, but every other stream is a fucking stream about Phil. I guarantee you his next stream will be about Phil. If he hasn't streamed today or whatever, he will live stream about Phil. 110 fucking %. He'll be live streaming about Phil.
That's another thing, man. We're going to be taking a break from Philip.
I call fucking bullshit on that. What's up, Figvania? He's not gonna fucking take a break from Phil. What's he gonna do if he takes a break from Phil? What's he gonna fucking watch? What's he gonna fucking do if he takes a break from Phil? Can somebody tell me what he's gonna do? And why is he hitting applause again?
Phil has new friends. Like, he could hang out with his new friends. He could enjoy his new friends. I'm sure we'll circle around to Phil again because I'm sure he'll do something insanely stupid in the future.
So he sure will circle around to Phil again because he's sure that he'll do something insanely stupid in the future. So how come when you do something insanely stupid in the future, we can't circle around to you? Why is it leave Rich alone because he has mental health issues? Why is it, oh, woe is me, don't say anything about him, right? Why is it always, hey, when Rich does something stupid, we can't talk about it, but when Phil does, let's do it. That's the problem.
But Phil, have fun with your new friends. Enjoy them.
Jealous.
Enjoy your resurgence.
He literally has like 0 friends. Who's somebody on the internet that's this guy's friend?
Oh my God. No. No, dude, you know the funny thing about selling the channel? I've looked into it. People have talked to me about, first off, it is technically
He should have sold the channel.
YouTube's TOS. So if they find out that you do it, you actually could be banned. I found out it is against TOS. Secondly, you know what a lot of those channels want you to do? Sure, we'll give you money, but you need to be our mascot for the channel for 2 years. No, thank you. I actually had a company that came to me out of nowhere and said that they would...
He wouldn't take money. See, that's how lazy he doesn't want to make content. He's so fucking lazy that if a company bought the channel and said, hey, we're going to make you there, but you got to do videos for 2 years and you're going to stay there, he would rather not get paid and be a mascot on a channel. He'd rather not sell it at all and not make any fucking money at all. What a clown.
Have given me like money for like to get equipment, and you know they would do my video editing and all that
Look
stuff.
at that. They're offering
they got
it.
to me
Equipment, money, video editing, nothing. All he had to do is be on camera. He's too lazy to do that.
Times over a period of a couple months. No, thank you. I'm not interested in making that kind of content anymore.
He's not interested in making any kind of content anymore. He's not interested in making any kind of content anymore. Even when people are offering to edit his own videos.
I don't want to do it. And with the effort that I'm putting into other things, that's what I want to put the effort into, not something that I don't have an interest in anymore.
What effort's he putting into anything? His music? What's that fucking new song that he made where it's like the what that fucking bullshit song that he has? He plays it all the time. It has like Dark Side Phil talking in it, and then it goes like like what? That's what you're putting fucking effort into?
I actually like live streaming. I want to focus on that more. I don't want to focus on making YouTube videos that I don't give a flying fuck about making.
Yeah, genres and generations hit it on the head here. He's interested in getting high, taking off his shirt, and talking nonsense for few donations. It's 110% what he's interested in.
I don't. Fred sold his. Yeah, there's a lot. You know what? I remember there was this fitness channel. Yes, a fitness channel. And all of a sudden, all the people that were on it were just gone. They sold the channel under the table. This was back in the day. It's Seltzer W's, yeah.
Fast forwarding.
So that wasn't a thing. Selling it wasn't a thing. Investing in it wasn't a thing. It was a thing, actually, but no thank you. And I should have, years ago.
He didn't even want anybody to invest
in
the
live streams, got the clips off the ground. I probably would have been in a better place, but I didn't do it because I didn't listen to myself, and I was comfortable, and I was an idiot.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I have no one to blame but myself. Doesn't matter what people. If I knew what I wanted, you go for it. Who the fuck is? I don't want to talk to Pod Awful. I don't know who Pod Awful is. I'm not having a rant. This is not a stream where I feel like talking to people right now. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know who you are. The burden wasn't the maintenance. The burden was just it existing.
Gamer donated $2 through Super Chat. He uses applause on his cell phone IRL probably.
Has a little fucking thing, like an app. Maybe make an app where you push it. And it applauses.
I appreciate that, and we can have discussions, of course. But I'm okay. I'm actually probably more okay than I should be, I'm sure.
I am surprised he didn't hit the fucking applause right there.
But I am happy with this decision.
I'm surprised he didn't hit the applause.
And I feel like it's a relief. And that's, like I said before, the most important thing.
Brad J says, I genuinely thought DSP would delete before Rich. What a strange timeline we're in right now. Oh, Epic Donald's, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about donating if you can't, guys. It's completely optional. I do appreciate all the support, though, that all you guys have had. And it's been an awesome turnout in this stream tonight. Appreciate you all.
Is the bird still? Yeah, the birds are here. The birds are the birds.
The birds are the birds.
John, I hear you. I understand. I can't. The premise of the video was to make light of a ridiculous rumor that actually hit people that I know personally. I can't make it like I feel bad for the video, though. A video that's blatantly where I'm sitting there sounding like Seth the Galifianakis. I can't apologize for that, because then if I have things I'm actually sorry for, no one will believe me.
Nobody believes you in anything anymore. If I have things that I have to be sorry for, nobody will actually believe me. Well, nobody believes you anyway with anything. Nobody believes you with anything. Fucking, this guy's like fucking. There's no helping this dude. There's no helping this guy. At all. None. Like, he's literally a lost cause, guys. And then when you try to suggest shit, he doesn't want to do it. He never wants to fucking do it when you try to suggest shit, when you try to suggest changes. It's everybody's fault but his. See you later, D. It's literally everybody's fault but his. And yes, I just plucked a booger. I felt one hanging on my thing. When these dying channels go woke, it works in their favor. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it definitely can. Or if you go anti-woke, it could work. I was a dying channel that went woke.
I am very sorry. I remember
Anti-woke, not woke.
your mom from, when you were a troll. John is a truly reformed troll, which is absolutely amazing, and I give him he's one of the very few people. Speaking of exceptions, let me applaud John for a second. He's one of the very few people that went from a complete 180.
I'm surprised he didn't click. So when he said, let me applaud John, I'm honestly surprised he didn't fucking hit the actual applause button. Like, why didn't he actually hit the applause button when it's a fucking thing that he's saying, let me applaud it for? Why didn't he actually hit the applause button when he goes, let me applaud John? Hey, give me 1 second. I just fucking realized, you want to hear something fucked up? I just fucking realized I left my water hose running to fill up my pool since like 8 hours ago. So I hope I don't have a flood in my backyard right now. Do not go anywhere. This will literally take like fucking two minutes tops for me to go outside. I'll be right back. Hit that sub button if you haven't. I'm also going to get me some water. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit it. If you haven't hit that like, hit it. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere, all right? Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. I'm back. And I got a cookie. Who's still here? My dog wants some of my chocolate chip cookie, but she's not getting any. You know what? Let's get some super chats for the dog. Or some channel memberships for the dog. All right, go down. Yeah, dogs can't eat chocolate. Black Metal Gamer, I have a Be Right Back screen, but I don't put it. I'm not going to play somebody else's videos, though. If I play, like, JonTron's videos, that's me showing somebody else's content. That leaves me open for copyright. All right.
And that's very impressive because most people...
I have a Be Right Back screen, but I didn't put it on.
Adult.
Hot Dog donated £2 through Super Chat. Rich bled subs after 1 million.
Yep.
Coffee on me, Eric.
Thank you so much, Kung Fu Hot Dog. And you guys should check out Kung Fu Hot Dog's channel as well. I'm subbed to his content. Covers similar topics to what I do. Check him out.
Yeah, they're also saying this is all spurred on by weed, too.
It is. It's spurred on by whatever you're doing in addition to weed.
The weed, the power of that marijuana has over me is so strong that even before I started...
See, look, this dude can never... Like, he takes the criticism that it's weed, and then he goes sarcastic about it, smart ass about it, doesn't answer it correctly. Like, he could be like, hey, guys, instead of being like, oh, yeah, weed has a power. What's up, Simon? Instead of being like, oh, weed has a power over me. Why doesn't he just be like, hey, guys, I'm telling you right now, the weed, it's not as much of a problem as you think it is. But since you guys don't like it, I'll lay off of doing it on stream. Like, why doesn't he just handle it maturely? Like, why?
Taking medical marijuana, it was affecting my decisions. Holy shit. It's all that marijuana. It's
Like,
what are you talking
look
about?
how condescending he is to his viewers.
What are you talking about? Like, all right, just let him talk, though. Let him talk. There's people diagnosing me with all these other things. I go to a shrink.
Look at this. It's always everybody else. Oh, there's everybody else. Let him do this. It's everybody, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's always condescending. It's never like, you know what I mean?
But all these other people are diagnosing me with okay, cool. I'm all these things. I've seen schizophrenic. I've seen bipolar depression. I've seen. I diagnosed myself with. I just got fucking sick of it.
There's the applause. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
You mean like, no, I'm not doing any more fucking gaming news videos. Hey, you know what the cool thing is? I don't have to buy a PS5 Pro.
Like, he deletes a 1 million sub channel, and he says, the good thing about this is I don't have to buy a PS5 Pro. Not a, hey, I'm sorry I let down my audience. Hey, I'm sorry if you guys are disappointed. Like he goes to, oh, I don't have to buy a PS5 Pro. like that's what he goes to. Oh, I don't have to buy a PS5 Pro now. Like, that's what he goes to. Oh.
Yes.
Well, you're not going to be able to afford one anyway.
Please don't make live streaming yearly. You want me to stream more? Yeah, no, that's not happening. But you know, the live stream more will happen. The one under it's not happening. Ooh, wow, we just dipped. Il Capo live, yeah, sure.
Dead air.
Something that many aren't seeing. ReviewTechUSA represents your past self. Thank you. And you've moved on.
Yeah, it represents your past self when you were actually good. When you were actually worth the shit as a YouTuber. You moved on to being lazy.
Thank you. Respect for recognizing that. And not just talking shit and doing theatrics, too.
No, you're absolutely just fucking... Oh, God. Never mind.
Like, imagine I was tired of the Rich of Tomorrows, and I'm like, it's time.
Like, he literally does a stream like this every fucking couple months. Like, where, oh, it's time to move on. It's time to do... Like, okay, good. Do something new. Like, why didn't you... What he should have did is delete his channel, and then this stream just come out with a banger. Like, do an actual good fucking stream instead of, oh, let's sit here and woe is me and talk and bitch and cry.
It's absolutely time.
Good night, McKinney. I appreciate it.
It was just my time.
Exactly,
Should I
Bart
have
Podcaster. The way he talks to his fans now is absolutely fucking crazy.
Through it and made myself an embarrassment like many other people do.
You are making yourself an embarrassment.
Should I started doing like an extreme grifting thing where I had nothing but one political take? Should I have started taking a bunch of shots for money?
You do have only one political take. You have TDS up the yin yang.
Should I eat myself to 600 pounds?
You've already eaten yourself to fucking, like, at least, like, 450, right? Minimum.
Yeah, there's
Dead
no one
fucking
calling
air.
me. I can live react, that's fine. I don't even know what that means. DSP outlive me, that is, well, that's not complete. I'm still streaming, motherfucker.
DSP did outlive you. You know what? I want an applause button.
Still waiting for those Mounties to come down here and arrest me for the crime I didn't commit.
I want an applause button. Oh God, man, Rich is fucking nuts, guys. I don't know what y'all's take. I think he needs fucking help, big time, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see, man, that he's fallen so hard. He's literally having, I don't know.
Well, it's sad to see you go. I enjoy your streams much more. You're an exception, not the rule, but that will change. Most were one-done vids anyway, aside from the read. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of my thank you too. Thank you, Gravity. No, I did say this before. All those videos, just they're news regurgitation.
I'm already getting bored of this. This is literally like all of his fucking stream, and you know what? Sad Clown just said it. You can't save people unwilling to help themselves. Like, this is all this guy's ever gonna fucking do. I doubt he's ever gonna do anything of substance, anything even remotely good, entertaining. He's a shell of his former self. He won't get over what he used to have and what he wants to be. And again, this past week, he's shown his real ass. I'm done watching his fucking stream from the other day. It's about to be 3 a.m. my time, so I'm probably going to call it a stream. But, man, what a banger stream. I thank everybody that sent a donation in or a membership or whatever. You guys rock. Everybody hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next stream or my next video. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate the support the last couple streams. Honestly, like, I feel like I'm not worthy of it, but I do appreciate everybody that's come in, right? 200, 300 people tonight. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications so you don't miss the content. All right? And you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And good night. And good night, Dickers. Y'all have a good